to hit and does 2d.
We could so do it.
Plus
We
6
can't.
piercing, plus 1d6 fire damage. Its breath.
We could.
Its breath does 16d6 fire damage on a failed save.
This guy over here being a rules lawyer.
That's not even rules lawyer. That's honestly like.
You ever heard of flavor yokai?
Look, I'm not gonna do a solo boss fight for an entire party that wants to fight an ancient moonstone dragon.
He's got moonstones. It could be cool.
I don't want.
You want to hear the stats of an ancient dragon that's not homebrewed?
Well, what's our chances?
This isn't homebrewed either. Alpha, this isn't homebrewed. That's an actual dragon.
Oh, you're using the one from Fizzband?
Yeah.
Dreams, I think we got like
Steam to open.
I think we got like a 1 in 3 chance. I think that's good enough.
No.
Why were you like this?
I like those odds.
See?
Oh my god.
Why do you hate us so much?
What do you mean?
Why?
I'm fighting a dragon for you.
No, you're not.
This
I don't want you to fight the dragon.
A moonstone dragon, right? 546
An ancient moonstone
points.
dragon.
This is just for a red
Did
dragon.
I fail to mention you have 2 warmongers now?
Wait,
He's not a
what?
warmonger. He's an idiot. There's a difference.
Hey, Daft, let me just give you some stats and see how much you think you can take them on, right?
I can fight anything.
Armor class
Chris
22.
says you're scared.
Hit points 546.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Those are just.
That's
defense.
one burst turn.
It has a multi attack and it's melee.
It won't get to attack. It'll die from my burst. Unless I don't roll high enough on the AC check, and then it attacks. But if I do, it dies.
Oh god.
Highly unlikely.
Why?
Even if you crit, you would probably do only 8% of its health at max damage.
No.
Amelia, don't shave, spare the dying.
See?
It doesn't help when its breath attack is 26d6 fire damage. And
God damn it.
feet.
I could do that.
Chris, Alpha, Chris says you're scared, and Chris says Daft
We
can just
can
weak
take
at
it.
it and he'll faint.
I'm too strong.
Daft is
No,
not gonna
you're
fuck
not.
a dragon.
You all underestimate my power.
We have
Daft actually
Xylophus.
might try and fuck a dragon.
Honestly,
I
When have I ever tried to sleep with anything in this campaign?
Keladin,
that
what's your
is
strength
also
score?
true.
Keladin, what's your strength score?
You can't have the hot pockets like
Big enough.
Daft tries to seduce dragon.
Well, just so you are aware, an ancient red dragon has a strength score of 30.
Yeah, well,
If it
that
fails,
makes
we
sense.
fight it.
It's got to be something big so I can conquer it.
It's gonna be really awkward when it turns out to be a female.
I think we're better off if I try to seduce the dragon, technically, if I remember
Look-
Daft's stats.
Look, Whale, the gender of the dragon doesn't matter. I will kill it anyway.
I don't think
A dragon can transform into a human.
That makes it easier.
I don't think any of our charisma stat characters have high charisma.
I have pretty high charisma, if I remember right. Hang on. No, I have a 14.
I thought, yeah, yeah.
Wait, why am I setting up reactives? I'm not gonna stream this.
You're not?
15.
No. I was just looking for.
How is your character more charismatic than mine? Actually, it makes sense, but still.
Yeah, I've got 15 charisma.
That's,
Yeah. That was a fun bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh ranking. I'm all the way up to gold 5 now. One day. Play some Naraka. That's it. I'm gonna raid someone who's playing DD. Bye.
Wow. That's
Yep.
that's one way to go about that.
Yep. I stream periodically, whatever. Bye.
Whale is currently stressing.
Yeah, because you guys are talking about killing and or fucking a dragon.
What did you expect to happen?
Why not?
I haven't seen a dungeon yet, so I'm gonna sleep with the dragon.
Let's be real. There's
But if we find a dungeon, you're gonna try and sleep with the dungeon?
I'm gonna do something.
And
there's a
Amelia is frankly
99
bored.
point- There's a
How could she be bored? It's only been 2 sessions.
99.999999999 chance that won't happen.
She wants to fight.
Hey,
You aren't killing a
But
dragon.
if she holds out, the chances that she'll have a war on her hands are pretty high.
hey, did we rest?
Yes, we've rested.
But dragon rewards.
Because I'm still at like damaged right now.
No, you should have done a long rest at the end of the session that we did. Like you should have run it.
Okay. Well, I'm now rested.
And we've gone like 2 or 3 days now. I'm just waiting for God to open up the world for us.
Wait, we've gone 2 to 3 days without resting?
No, we have.
Oh,
We've rested.
like, exhaustion.
No, we've gone 2 to 3 days.
Exhaust that man.
You just weren't here for it.
Yeah. I was too busy sleeping. Taking a fat nap.
Being a big
Kill the dragon, kill the dragon.
Kill the dragon.
But
Where's
maybe
the
it's a
Ninja
nice
Sex
dragon.
Party song?
Why are we
There are
gonna
no
kill the
nice
dragon?
dragons. Those don't
Bullshit.
exist.
Bullshit. Have you seen Dragon Maid? There are nice dragons.
Kill it anyways.
Yeah, there are no nice dragons. I'm gonna play Dragon Slayer by Ninja Sex Party now to get myself amped.
Still just... Oh, there we go. God's booting up now.
We won't have Anari though cuz someone bribed her.
Who bribed Inari?
You.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. It's not bribery. It's called pushing all the right buttons.
Though her attachment to Amelia could be used.
I gotta remind... I do have to remind Spooky that Inari has a pretty
Dreams
pink
plotting.
flower.
Amelia could promise her a pink shirt. Or dress.
I want to play D&D with this person now.
Or a dress for he or Bunny.
Does Amelia have seamstressing skills or something?
I'll say she can.
She could just set by one.
I will
She
say
doesn't
she
have
can
any money.
roughly No, I will say she can roughly fix her bunny whenever it gets like a tear, but it'll be very haphazard.
No, it
That's-
was more Amelia saying... Dreams was saying that Amelia would buy her a pink shirt.
Amelia has money.
Oh. She does, but she doesn't have seamstressing skills.
Thought
And
Amelia
always
didn't have much
wait for a time that we have nothing to do
100.
and then pay for lessons.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hi, Ollie.
what?
Are you okay?
100 what?
I am
100
fine.
platinum?
Plat.
Yeah, what happened?
I'm
Jesus
just
Christ.
shoveling near my house, and I have like a PVC pipe sticking out from my basement for like my radon gas. And on a backswing from the shovel, I basically punched it and
Oof.
sliced me pretty decent, but
Jeebus.
just
You're
blood.
alive.
But you're
Oh,
okay, right?
Yeah. No stitches, nothing. Just
Oh, okay.
have to put on the band-aid real tight. It basically just like went kind of deep, but like on an angle, right? So not like actually deep into my finger, just like shallow, but I don't know, shallow
Shallow
but deep,
cut.
if that makes any sense.
Is this mine?
But yeah, just a lot of compression on the band-aid,
Mhm.
and we're fine.
What? Yeah, it's yours.
Oh, okay. Dragon dance.
Dragon. It's the dragon.
That's a
I'm just gonna
big
rock the
dragon.
I'm
I
gonna
can
rock
fight
the
it.
dragon.
Isn't that a fucking Jackie Chan thing?
Hello, everybody.
What, rock
Yes.
the dragon?
Yo.
That's the old
I
Dragon
finally
Ball
had to
theme
tackle
song.
some laundry.
Oh yeah, you're totally right. I'm dumb.
Dragon, rock the
Oh,
dragon.
yeah, you're
Dragon Ball Z.
Ball Z. Yeah, took me a second.
You were close though. Animation.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
close. It's somewhere in my old memory.
Ooh. Did I leave a lurk for?
Where are we
Yeah,
all
I did.
split up?
You're not split up. You're together.
No,
I mean, if you want to get closer to someone, you can.
no, it's fine.
But
All right, sorry about that.
I guess I did get some blood on my shorts. Damn it! Thought I contained it.
Wait, what'd you do?
Just cut myself outside.
How?
It shoveling.
How did you cut
Basically
yourself
punching some
shoveling?
plastic. I punched
Oh.
some plastic on a backswing.
I mean,
Turns
the
out
plastic had it
Indiana
coming.
soil is like really full of rocks and clay, and you have to get some good backswing and force to get anywhere.
What?
And
Shocked.
yeah,
I am shocked.
But I'm
The
fine.
shovel goes in the dirt, not your leg off.
I didn't put. It wasn't a shovel that went into my
It was
into
a
my
pipe.
skin. It was a piece of plastic.
And
Turns
he's-
out PVC pipe is fucking sharp.
And it was his hand. Otherwise, he would have been kicking, not punching plastic.
True, true, true. Much love, much love. Okay. Okay. Here, I'm ready.
I want to play. I want to play D&D with this person now.
What person?
Also, depending
Yeah, I
on
can't hear
how
it.
traffic,
The person that he raided in, or they raided into,
Oh.
was a rhino.
depending on how the traffic looks, I might leave early to go driving because I didn't go driving yesterday like I should have.
You're fine.
Have some tea. Here's some caffeine. Yeah, it was finally time for me to tackle that massive mound of laundry.
I have a massive mountain popping up right now because I've been.
Ooh.
I
Been-
kept cleaning it.
I need
and
to
Been
then-
shut
looking
up.
at the wrong Discord.
Did you have ooh woo, Omni?
Yeah, he said he has a massive mound popping up.
Look, I have to point out innuendo when I see it.
Omni, my eyes are up here.
I got you, Omni. My mind went to the same place.
But yeah, because I just moved into this new apartment, I wanted to wash all my clothes before I hung them up and stuff.
I need to do a clothing exodus.
Sadis.
Ex- a mass exodus.
The clothing
Okay.
purge.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
the best olive oil.
Is is there a
Wait
difference
for the
between
joke.
olive oil?
There
Oh,
is
what's the best one? I think Bertolli's, right? Bertolli's
cold
is really
press.
good.
Okay.
You want it to be cold pressed
Okay, I
olive
thought
oil.
this was gonna. I thought it
And
was gonna be some kind of joke about like non-virgin or something like that.
No, I'm grocery shopping right now.
Oh my
yeah, cold pressed olive oil. So make sure it's cold pressed. That's the best.
Yeah, we've been doing that HelloFresh stuff, but we don't have. It keeps asking for olive oil, and I don't have
Oh,
any olive
snap,
oil, which is
Em.
an atrocity on.
You'll live in
itself.
Flagstaff, which is like an hour and a half away,
Shit
but
happens.
that would be
My butt.
awesome. Is it
Buffer.
at one of the resorts?
They're so.
Oh, they provide housing. Cool. Then it must be one of the resorts or something like that. Yeah,
Dragon.
All right, buddy.
that's dope, Em. How you doing, hun?
Just be aware. I don't think you can take on this dragon.
You're not supposed to tell us that.
Yeah, you're supposed to say, "Are you
It's
sure about
it's
that?"
an ancient moonstone dragon.
Can we
Yeah,
not
and
all
I got
die?
a stick. And that's my whacking stick.
So we just let
Alright.
Amelia and Kaladin die, and then we go back to what we were doing.
Not so bad, just working so
Exactly.
much. Well, hey, I mean, you got bills to pay, Em, so that's
Okay.
all right.
I like the idea of them like.
Are you
actually
able to
running
join
up the
us? Do you
dragon
want to
and
join
dragon
us
smiting
and
the
talk
shit
Kaladin
them,
out
and
of
then we all
fucking
just go back to
attacking
talking.
Kaladin's on his own, what do you
dragon
mean?
here?
Wait,
What
what?
do you mean he's on his own? You were egging it all on.
Well,
Come join,
said
come
I'd do
join.
it, so I guess I'll
You're
do
still
it.
here with us.
Oh my god. Okay.
I thought we were starting with a battle.
Come join. We love
What
you.
do you
We love
do?
you here.
With who?
With the dragon.
Ain't no
I
way,
am.
Spooky. Ain't no
I
way.
hate everybody.
I'm not
I hate everyone right now. M, you need to talk us out of this. Talk them out of it, actually, not me.
No.
I don't even know
Oh,
what's
wait,
going
Em's
on.
here.
Oh, never mind. I
Yeah.
figured out how M's character is leaving the campaign.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Death by dragon.
He's dying to the
Death by
dragon.
dragon.
No!
No.
I don't want that. Why would
No.
anyone
With the
want
dragon.
that?
That's my whacking stick.
So,
Running away with the dragon. They're gonna get married. They're eloping.
oh my god. So
Yes.
right now what's happening is that, I don't know, in character or not, but out of character, Dreams and Daff wants to fight an ancient moonstone dragon.
Hey, yeah, that doesn't sound great, but
It's big. Look at our screens.
yeah.
Well, that's
Take
also
it.
a weird way to say that.
Yeah, I will try to seduce the dragon first before I
Arm
let
wrestle the
before I let this
dragon.
happen.
Deal.
Can I
Yeah?
seduce
What
the
level are you
dragon?
guys?
5.
Five.
I've
Dragon
been-
level?
I've literally been trying to tell them that we can't even take on a young dragon right now, let alone ancient.
We got it.
Yeah, but who cares about that?
Oh, why is
We can do
M
it.
the one that's the calm ones here?
I don't know what's going on. Why is this happening?
We're gonna take out a dragon.
I'm gonna be able to go to
No!
work sooner than I thought.
Load the ballistas. Don't worry.
Yeah,
according to
give me a
Game of
moment.
Thrones, it only takes like 3 ballista shots.
Yeah.
No, it takes one if you aim it well
Well.
enough.
I'm very attached to my character. You guys don't understand this.
Okay, and where do you suppose we get these giant dragon slaying ballistas at last minute?
In my pocket.
Why are you
Then
like
Don
this?
die.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Just don't die, forehead.
Alright.
Is that a racist term?
Vote
Because
Well,
I'm elf?
Introduction.
to kick Daft and James right now.
Right.
Mm.
I'll kick Daft.
What?
All right, can I get a rundown on what's going on?
Yeah, Whale can
Yes,
do
yes,
the can do this the recap.
So, and what's happening? As you were, let's say, observing the rest of the group and contemplating what to do in this weird, intense situation, the group, for the most part, after they went to rest, succeeding in getting Sun Imperium to the meeting point, at the condition that all the people would be there, you guys had also gone to see the Isolationist faction. During that, you guys met someone called Madame Scarlet, an old lady who's actually, I think, showing you who she looked like would be better. I'm going to put her in the center right here. That is what
Okay.
she looks like. That's the Lady Caspian has been saying who wanted to see you guys. She had given the party some cryptic clues to their origins and some fair warnings. She also had given them a proposal that if they would complete 3 of her requests, she would answer, as a group, 3 of their questions. She also magically produced a blood lollipop for Inari. Let's see. After that, the party went and talked to Kosai, seeing that they got the Isolationist faction to meet them at the meeting point, taking a long
No, we are
rest,
not
or
killing
at
the
least
dragon.
attempting to in the night. Kaladin was attacked by Azrael, someone from his past. Azrael had grabbed Kaladin and sucked him into a dark dimension, leaving an inky portal behind, to which Anari had seen and warned everyone to go to it. Xerphis, for her part, had met her patron early on, a mystical magical unicorn, and was in the process of also taking a long rest before the celestial energy from the unicorn drew, let's say, Azrael's attention and dragged the unicorn along with Kaladin, to which Xerphis jumped in to try to aid. The two were trapped by Azrael within the Dark Dimension before Azrael, being attacked by said unicorn, was driven off for the two to do battle elsewhere. Soon enough, the party arrived in the Dark Dimension, landing on top of Xerphis, in which they did battle with Lorenzo's demonic monster, which Lorenzo had assumed would kill them. It didn't. The party exited out and got ready with being saved by the unicorn and transferred to the jungle.
Today we are protecting everyone, dude.
During the way through the jungle,
Okay,
they
ready?
tried to
This is
navigate
Fitz. This is a
throughout and try to find the
self-reveal.
war faction.
A fight.
During all this,
God.
they had
What
met
the
Conroe,
fuck?
being guided
I'm
by
sorry,
Yosef,
my brain
also
just
known
like
as Devada.
just didn't work
His real
there
name.
for a second.
We are doing a
Hello?
recap of our D&D campaign.
Hello?
Conroe, being a Conralius, being a Sun Imperium
and
noble, had journeyed to the Morn
we're trying
Jungle
to explain to M,
try and more or less
who
figure
hasn't
out
been
what
here
in
for
the
2
world was
sessions,
going
why
on,
we're
why
not
was Swamp
trying
Vale
to kill a
attacked,
dragon, even though
and more or
some
less
people in our party are.
calm down the tensions in his own way in view. Conralius is very much obviously a Sun Imperium noble. The party had entered the war faction as a result, in which they were met by extremely hostile
That's the
stares
dragon, by the
and
way.
knew that they weren't exactly welcome at all there.
This is
The party
dragon
had
that they want to
seen
kill.
two mysterious hooded
This is-
figures exchanging a parchment of paper
This
for
is my
information.
character
The two
for
hooded
scale.
figures were obviously not in any way a part of the more natives, and looks like they'd to be an outside party.
Dragon
The
very
party
big.
had also seen various
Dragon
large barrels of gunpowder all over the place, kind of hinting at that it looks like the war faction is getting supplies from outside of the Morn Jungle, as there's no way they can get this amount of gunpowder from the jungle itself. Taking a breath.
Hooray for Saltpeter.
Party.
You're not allowed to breathe.
Okay. The party then. That's the party thusly met with the war chief, who I'm gonna ping on the stump so you can know what he looks like right here. The party met the war chief Teraf Redwin, a lizardman who appears to be fairly middle age, considering all of the other chieftains you've met. The leader of the war faction. They also saw Enola, which Kaladin had told everyone what she did at the Swamp Vale incident. Teraf had requested the party follow him before he listens to
kinda
their
wanted
request
to
to join
seduce
him
the
on the
village
meeting
chief.
table, to which the party was shown a massive grave site in a deforested part of the Morn Jungle. The grave site was large enough that even if you were to mark any of the graves, you wouldn't be able to tell who was buried there. And despite its size, there were still bodies being carried through there. The party, seeing this, still managed to convince Teraf to join them at the meeting place. Journeying out of the war faction camp, the party had seen various people still coming to join the war faction, and many of them were either old veterans or young children to the age of 10. Some of them the party had seen were from the Kosai's village, the Corporation faction, showing a deep simmering tension. During this, Conralius and Yokai and Xerphis had seen the two hooded figures were staring at the party, and using tech thoughts, had managed to see that the two hooded figures, or at least one of the hooded figure, was very concerned and surprised that the party was there. It seems that the two hooded figures had in some way knew the party. And to which
One of them's
the
Lorenzo.
party this. Shut up.
Lorenzo's part of Organization 13.
To which the party came to Kosai's faction. Anaria learned some new spells. Talked with her bunny. Oh, by the way, you guys now know that her bunny familiar, is actually her sister, which she thusly told you. How you react to that is up to you, and Callan, how Callan reacts to that as well. Because Kaladin wasn't here last session.
Paladin hits on the bunny. I'm kidding.
Please don't.
Given
To
that it's a
which-
13-year-old girl, I would hope not.
Yes, that's why I'm
I
like,
think I hit on every character. What have I done?
To which Anari had met a strange woman peering at her through a mirror-like portal, which was, I don't think I mentioned this, the portal that she was staring at you was through a mirror, like surface.
Okay.
To which she saw a lady hidden by daylight shining through a window, sitting in a rocking chair and knitting. Showing Anari what it was, she knitted 2 dolls, one that looks exactly like Anari, and another that looks like her long-lost sister, Amara. After a tense exchange from Anari, she looked at the doll that resembled her sister Amara, and let it speak with Amara's voice, showing that she managed to, what Anari could see and feel, was Amara's soul was trapped inside the doll for a brief moment, before the figure let it go back into her familiar. Yokai, for his part, had been getting very steady progress throughout his, let's say, data bar, to a point of 20%. Yokai had been remembering some very strange things ever since you showed him how to, or helped him throughout the Lantern Festival. Yokai had remembered screaming in fire when he was lighting incense. Legion, for his part, had tried to connect with one of the various souls within his body, to the point that he met a person called Romulus, a hero of the Alba Empire, or Alba tribes, during the age of the Lighted Age. Said age twice.
Okay, it was
And
called the
let's-
Age of the Lighted Age. They just were weird.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else did anything major?
I learned a lot
That's
about
really
the
it.
religion.
Oh yeah. And Zerfus learned that the religion of the Moor natives had something to do with a great wind spirit called the Ouroboros, and how there's a temple dedicated to it even should they lose one of the crystals. The temple holds immense power towards the Ouroboros and is one of sacred places that both 3 factions would never touch. Or will is desecrate, I mean. And that's really it, Em.
Perfect, great, got all of that.
100%. All of it. Every single bit.
I can send you a Google Docs.
Okay,
Don't worry. I didn't get all of it.
y'all just correct me if I do something that my character would have already known about or did not, you know.
That should be my catchphrase.
Alright. You guys are currently at the meeting place behind Kosai. The deliberations are about to begin. You're huddled behind them. Is there anything like a game plan you guys want to plan out here as you guys see this massive ancient Moonstone Dragon hover
I'm
above
casting
everyone
mage
here?
armor.
Okay, but also
Okay.
like
Just in case. Just in case. Just in case.
like
Just in case.
it doesn't look like it's like they're all clearly aware of the dragon, right?
Yeah, they're all clearly aware.
Okay, okay,
And
okay.
nobody freaked out.
Okay.
No.
Not even
Nobody's
wait,
freaked-
not
okay.
even the. Oh yeah, because right now we don't have any of the townspeople. We only have the Morn natives.
No, we've got.
Do we have the townspeople too?
Oh yeah. I mean, the Southern Imperium soldiers here, they are definitely concerned and
Okay.
holding their hands on their weapon. But for Kimberly's sake, Kimberly isn't as concerned as them. He doesn't have his hand on his weapon.
Okay,
I'm
see
looking
the way
at
that
you,
they're
I'm
acting?
Openly freaked out.
See the way that they're acting? Don't be like the Imperium soldiers. Be cool, guys.
What did you say, Conrad?
Okay.
It's like my guy's freaking out a little bit. I'm just a noble who doesn't normally deal with dragons. I'm just like looking in awe. I believe I screamed last time.
Okay.
You might have. You might have,
Also-
actually.
Also, yeah, I believe I did. I've screamed multiple times last time. I also have my peace whale. Do I send that to you for the?
Yes, you
character
send it
piece?
to me.
Cool.
Your peace pipe? Or your
My
gun?
peace pipe.
Which one?
MP.
I call it the peace pipe. It's actually just a piece of pipe.
Was it the one that
People get
attacked
real
Omni
mad when I
earlier?
hype it up as a
Yeah.
peace pipe.
So it clearly has a thirst for blood.
Oh dear.
God damn it.
Alright.
Okay. You hear Cornelius scream while Zervas tells you all to take a look get around the natives and see how they aren't panicking.
I'm sorry,
Everything's
it's
fine.
a dragon.
Everything's fine. Cornelius, it's fine. Just chill. It's okay.
It's a giant dragon.
Is it attacking?
No. You know what? No, you're right.
Chill. Chill the fuck
Fine,
out.
Fine.
If it starts attacking, then you can shit your pants.
Fair.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. We got our work cut out for us if we're gonna try and keep this war from breaking out. So, everyone be cool. Stares at Kaladin.
Just said the Imperial people are stinky, and then you stare at me. I feel
Let's kill it.
targeted.
No,
She says, "Let's kill it."
no. Hanari,
No, I'm with the
Hanari,
no.
remember the pretty pink flower? You promised to be on your best behavior. Okay. We're not gonna kill the
visibly.
dragon.
I could just
that
buy
is
her a
in
pink
character.
dress.
I could use the new pink dress.
Then you have to give me the
Wait, no.
pink
Like,
flower
this isn't
pack.
going well.
Maybe we shouldn't kill the dragon.
I'm with
It's
that.
really
Right?
pretty.
It's very pretty. We don't kill pretty things, right? Unless they attack us. And the dragon's being cool. So let's leave the dragon alone. For fuck's sake, we're gonna die by something else probably. Let's not make it faster
But
with
it's
the
not
dragon.
pink.
Dying by a dragon would
the
be cool.
dragon is in fact pink, at least a little bit.
Yep, the parts of the
Has a little
wings
bit
are
of pink
pinkish
on it.
purple.
And it looks
Yep.
like gems and jewels.
Yeah, so let's be nice
It
to
looks
the
like
dragon.
a toy I had one time.
Be nice to the dragon while it's being nice to us, okay? He's just there to help. Okay.
Okay. You guys have a few more minutes before meeting actually begins.
Okay, does anybody want to say anything else productive about what we should do, or anyone have any thoughts on how we're going to prevent this all-out bloodbath from happening?
Wait, do we really think there's gonna be a fight?
Yeah,
I thought we were meeting. I thought we were just talking.
Yes,
we're
but we're
trying
gonna
to
talk.
get. Yeah, the talking is to prevent
This
the
is
fight.
negotiations. If negotiations go poorly, there will be
Yeah.
fighting.
We're
Yeah.
talking against
Okay.
each other,
If
right?
we do not succeed, the villagers are going to die because they're going to attack these Sun Imperium's gigantic.
I'm assuming I've had a long rest. By the way.
Oh,
Yes, you definitely have one.
No, you
Multiple
have stayed
long
awake
rests.
for like 3 weeks.
Oh, has it been that long?
No, it's not. I'm
It's
just,
been,
Okay.
It's been like
five or
3
6
days.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
I have the day counter right here, beside my big Pikachu.
Mm.
But this
Oh.
is right now.
Sorry
we're
about
just
that. My
looking
mic
for
wasn't
signs.
working.
Oh.
Stupid voice mod.
So, I kind of missed what was going on while I was trying to fix that. What happened?
Nothing's happened
They were
yet.
convincing the group not to attack the dragon, but so now you guys have lost a few minutes for your game plan before the deliberation to start.
And I'm asking for anybody that's got any bright ideas on how we're going to stop this without, instead of outing Organization 13 over there.
So when things go bad, which side are we backing?
I think
Oh.
we back the Morn.
We haven't decided that, but I'm probably backing the Morn.
Me too.
Listen, I came
Paladin?
to get answers.
That's
Alright,
all on you as to who you want to back, but it all depends. I mean, technically, we're backing the Morn villagers that aren't fighting. Like, my play would be that if all-out war happens and only the attacking people are going, then I would be protecting the non-aggressors. But that's beside the point.
So you're choosing Kosai's side.
Yes.
Listen, my understanding of the situation was that, and I'm still trying to find answers. I'm suddenly talking with the dragon, which I'm trying to be cool about. It's okay. There's a dragon. I'm moving past it. But I just wanted answers. All I knew was that a platoon of soldiers were wiped out, and we were told that it was more natives, but it didn't seem to fit with me, so I wanted to find out. And I don't know a lot about what's happening. And there's a dragon, and I gotta be honest, the dragon is really... it's a dragon. I'm still trying to play catch up, and now we're with the dragon. This went way bigger than I was ready for.
So pretend the dragon's naked.
It is. I'm gonna respectfully reverse that, and I'm gonna put pants on the dragon. And now it's a little. I want to giggle a bit. It's helping.
I mean, yeah, technically
Kaladin,
the dragon is
the dragon's
naked.
already naked.
Okay.
Dummy.
But real quick, what do you guys know about what's been going on here? I gotta get updated fast, because I was gonna see if they wanted to join the Sun Imperium, but with the idea that they would have complete freedom and my family would rule, air quotes, the region, and that maybe they could still be free but not be threatened by war. I'm trying to mitigate this however I can, but I don't know what's happening.
We are trying to have a sovereign
dragon's
nation.
blue.
We are trying to get them to work together. See that lady right there, Enola?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she initiated an attack and burnt down your village.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna grab some water.
To clarify,
Or burnt down part
to
of your
clarify,
village.
Conrelius
not my
isn't from. Yeah, Conrelius isn't from Swampvale.
Oh, I thought he was from Swampvale.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Conrelius had visited
I'm a noble
Swampvale.
coming down to try to stop
Oh.
more war.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's
Uh,
the one that initiated the attack on Swampvale. Now the Sun Imperium is coming to attack them, but we're trying to prevent more bloodshed from happening, and we're trying to help stabilize the region.
Is she the leader of this area?
No, big dude is.
Hmm.
See that big
Okay.
hunky guy standing there in front of her?
Hunky.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean he's huge. Yeah.
Oh, come on, he's got daddy energy. Look at him. Look at him.
Mm,
God damn it.
I'm the one who's being blamed on having sexual relations with things, huh?
I haven't done shit yet. She can be attracted.
Yet.
From
mm.
your understanding of the situation, do you think they'd be willing to temporarily join the Sun Imperium under a leadership that knows that they would be completely free? My family would make sure that they were completely unbothered by the Imperium as a whole. We would try to be the rulers of that region if we could. It's a big place. Did you know we call it the kingdom so big, the empire so nice it's on the map twice? That's 2 continents. I mean, come on. It's a hard place to manage.
I'm pretty certain that they want to manage themselves.
Well, yes.
doing-
that's why
As
we
if
let them
anyone
manage
would
themselves.
willingly join the Imperium, Amelia rolls her eyes.
I mean, again, I'm trying to
slander.
avoid a lot of death.
We're
All the
just trying to
slander.
get everyone to leave each other alone.
That's what I want.
So that's like, they don't have to join the Imperium. They can be their own people.
Your own body.
Fair. Okay, but listen, if the going gets tough, I get going.
Okay. During this moment, The dragon lowers his head down and speaks to everyone. Your time has ended. May the deliberations for the future of the Morn begin. As the judge of the Feywild, I will witness this and what it means for the Fey. Begin.
Wait, he leads those
May
sexy
I-
pixies?
Oh my
In
gosh.
character said that.
Maybe, maybe I should
May-
go.
May I speak before deliberations begin?
Very well. Step forth and state your name.
I am but an entity known as yokai. Seeing this great wind dragon and two brothers in strife reminds me of an ancient story that I do not know its origin, but still comes to mind. There were two great dragon brothers, the dragon of the North Wind and the dragon of the South Wind. Together they upheld balance and harmony in the heavens. But the two brothers argued over who could better rule their land. Their quarrel turned to rage, and their violent struggle darkened the skies. Until the dragon of the South Wind struck down his brother, who fell to earth, shattering the land. The dragon of the South Wind would triumph. But as time passed, he realized in his solitude the sweetness of victory turned to ash. For years, the dragon's grief threw the world into discord, and he only knew bitterness and sorrow. One day, a stranger caught up to the dragon and asked, "O Dragon Lord, why are you so distraught?" The dragon had told him, "Seeking power, I killed my brother, but without him I am lost." The stranger replied, "You have inflicted wounds upon yourself, but now you must heal. Walk the earth as on 2 feet as I do. Find value in humility, then you will find peace." The dragon knelt upon the ground for the first time. He was able to clearly see the world around him, and he became human. The stranger revealed himself as his fallen brother. Reunited, the two set out to rebuild what they had once destroyed. It reminds me of you two.
Which two?
He looks at the two chieftains.
This one, this one?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Though
Is that
you
it?
may think you know who is better to rule this land, if you destroy each other, you will only inflict wounds upon yourself.
By the way, Inari's gonna be like sitting down crisscross applesauce with her hands resting on her face, listening to the story time.
Your Honor, hearsay.
Objection, hearsay.
Just really going
Objection,
Overwatch here.
Objection leading.
Dragons don't exist.
I'd like to
Objection, hearsay.
objections for hearsay.
Objection, the defendant is doing cocaine on the stand.
Facts. Facts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We're not saying that's how dragons breathe fire, but
Just had to blow a snot rocket real quick, so inward.
Alright, you okay? What else?
He just says, humble yourselves, for without each other, you will no longer rule as you once did. And he will just take a step back.
That could
As you do
just
this,
say
Yokai.
humble yourself.
Did you just say computer? There's not a man in there?
It's a
Oh,
very small man inside that box.
Oh, okay.
Yokai's an automaton?
The
a
Tomahawk?
Warforge. Warforge are basically
Warforge?
sentient golems.
Oh,
For Yokai's case, it's somewhat unique in that you see various
Thanks for the alert, Chris.
various inflictions of metal within Yokai.
okay.
More
Well,
like a
just
steel golem.
my character hadn't had to ask about that quite yet, so.
Oh, well, if the character's asking, Yokai will just turn and say, I am a Ryoshin.
Okay, man. Yeah,
He's a
there's a
real
lot I'm
boy.
learning today. I'm learning a lot
Alright.
today. I gotta get this accent
you-
down.
As you step at Yokai, the dragon moves forward and is almost looking down at your group right in front of you all now. You just see his massive head just lurch way closer towards you. You speak parts of our story. It has been a while since I heard of those two. I am intrigued. Where do you hail from?
I do not know my origin myself, but from what I understand, sorry, what was the I can't remember the name of the place that you told me. Where
Valak
Warforged
City?
are. Oh. From what I understand, Warforged are built in Jalek, and I assume that is where I am from.
He gets even closer to you guys now, to the point that where you guys can actually touch him. And he looks at you, Yokai. And he takes a sniff of you. Roll a Constitution save. Constitution or Strength, actually.
To battle the rushing wind of it sniffing so hard because it's such a massive dragon.
I was gonna say, no, it's to clench and hold in the fart.
16.
16. You barely manage to hold your ground and not topple over from its inhaling air. It's like you're having to plant your feet deeply into the wood to not just topple over at this point. He draws back and he looks at you. You have smells of two origins from what I surmise. Not just the land of machinery and metal, but one of the snowfields and cherry blossoms.
Yokai will just look up at him. No, like, well, he obviously doesn't have any facial expressions, but very stoically just peering to pay attention.
As the dragon is drawing back towards his position, M.
What's up?
Make your perception check.
Okay. That's a natural 20 on my very first roll.
Yeah!
That's really good.
Get your card. Get your natural 20 card.
Okay.
There, M.
Yes.
As you are looking at this dragon as waving
Uh-huh.
back, you see. Actually, you know what? Since you rolled a natural 20, I'm gonna let you see two things.
Okay.
Two
Wait,
things.
so you said it was perception, right?
Yeah, perception.
All right, it's a total of 23, but yes. Okay, go.
Okay. You see two things actually.
Mhm.
You notice that the hooded figure behind you guys, and this hooded figure is the one that does not look like he belongs. He looks like to be the outside party I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
The one supplying gunpowder and all that. You see the hooded figure kind of back away from the dragon as if he's trying to avoid its gaze as much as possible. Like he's hiding something.
Okay.
But you also see a tiny shadow pop up on the dragon's massive wing. And you see it just getting... It's like so hard to see, but it looks like it's moving closer towards you before jumping off the dragon and flying right towards you in your arms. Do you want to catch it?
Yes.
Catching in your arms, you see almost a cute, furry little dragon.
Oh my god. Is this our
And
new
you
pet?
recognize it.
I recognize it.
No.
You recognize it. It is the same fairy dragon that you saved before.
Oh my goodness.
And it is now just nuzzling and just licking your face.
Does it have a name? Do I know its name?
You can ask the dragon.
Oh, but I wouldn't know it.
Since it
saved
didn't
it?
speak, it doesn't speak common from what you've noticed.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, well, how do you know this little fellow?
The ancient Moonstone dragon looks at you with curiosity. You know this one.
Well, of course I do. I've saved its life.
You actually see the dragon look at you with actual surprise, very obvious surprise as it widens its eyes.
Would we know if this dragon is this dragon's intelligent, right?
The fairy dragon or the
Yeah, the fairy dragon.
fairy dragon? It sounds right.
Okay, I'm gonna use comprehend language.
Okay.
So I can understand
comprehend
what
language.
the dragon says.
It says, friend, saved me long ago.
It remembers you. It thinks of you as a friend
Mhm.
because you saved it.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, I'm glad I saved quite a few of them actually.
Well,
By the
this one
way,
apparently likes you.
a fairy dragon's max size is the size of a cat.
Oh my god, I love this. So cute.
The little, oh my god, it's happening.
It looks like a Pokemon.
It looks to be of an green color since it's actually green. I didn't realize color means their age, but we'll go with it. It looks to be like a fairly young... What happened? What did you guys
We
see?
lost Spooky in the game.
Okay, disconnected.
She rage quit, jealous of the dragon.
Oh,
Her internet went out.
Her stream is also at not this. Not like this. Not like this.
She's also muted.
Okay. Well, that sucks for her. But yeah, the dragon just is nuzzling you with absolute affection.
What's the big dragon doing?
The big dragon closes his eyes and just goes back. You have done a great service to have found her when you needed to. I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Dreameth the nightmare redeemed sit-ups and says and
Well, of
dreams the
course.
slayer of water.
I would have done it, even if a big, great, powerful dragon didn't owe me a favor.
And you see
Fuck your
that the
dreams.
fairy dragon is now just resting comfortably in your arms.
I'll just keep petting it and let it sleep.
The ancient Moonstone dragon has no qualm with this and just lets the fairy dragon stay there. Her name is Zazel.
Aw, cute little Zazu.
Oh, there she is. Dragon backs back into his original position. Then let the arguments come forth and test whether or not peace will reign in this land, or war would be its answer. And you see, like, every single leader here has an almost tense expression now.
They're jealous of the dragon. Little dragon.
Let's see if Spooky can hear us first.
I can hear you guys. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, I just was muted.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm jealous of the dragon.
What did you miss?
There you
The
go.
little
Dreams.
baby
I
dragon
did
was like,
these setups.
my hero, you saved me. And
Okay, then you didn't miss much.
Baby dragon's a big fan of my hero. Got it.
Yep.
I need it. Yeah, I was starting to draw one of y'all's characters, and my thing was like, what the fuck are you doing right now?
I keep fiddling with my character. I'm like, yee, you got one.
Okay. At the mention of this, you
Yeah,
see
so how the
Weld.
fuck you know?
You see Weld cough it, clear his voice a little bit before looking at everyone. As you know, I am Weld, one of the chieftains here. In truth, we have much to disagree with the Sun Imperium, but I also have no desire to bring my people into war. If peace here can be achieved that is equable to all of us, then it is equable to us in the isolationist section as well. However, should it fail, I have no qualms leaving here and bringing my people with me elsewhere. I have no desire to join any of you in whatever activities you choose afterwards. My goal is having my people survive, no matter the losses. He nods. As such, this does not concern me. No, it concerns you. So he looks at Kosai, Teroff, and the Sun Imperium leader. And he backs out a little bit.
I believe this concerns all of you. Whether you
Are you
want to be
stepping
part
up?
of it or not, the Sun
Yeah.
Imperium views you all the same.
In response to this, Kimberly also mentions, that is correct. Should war break out, we would be forced to either have you aid us, or decide that you were against us. There's no one way about this, I'm afraid. Well, should you not aid us, then no matter what you do, you'll be forced to consider you an enemy.
And I would prefer for no fighting at all.
Ditto.
You see, well, look at you guys with a sort of confident expression. No. You know not of our ways, Kimberly, no matter how much you tried. No matter what happens, my people will be hidden easily and protected. But we have a great backer that not even the Sun Imperium's army can contend with.
I'm not
At the
entirely
mention of
certain.
Go ahead.
I'd like to talk with these backers, if we will.
As you do that, Zerfus, you feel a little cat paw tug at your shoes.
Okay.
Looking
Zerfus looks down.
behind you,
Oh, it's
you see
funny.
Caspian.
It's fucking Caspian. Caspian's the backer.
You see Caspian, and Caspian raises his paw and says, "Yeah, hello, backer.
Hi, Caspian.
Don't forget,
welcome to the
Madam
party."
Scarlet's also there, backer." So they aren't completely wrong by having a powerful backer, but they aren't completely right either. After all, whether or not Madame Scarlet would actually engage in war with them
Thanks, Zap. I will drink
is
water.
an obvious answer you can think of yourself.
Us? We're
Caspian
the powerful
goes back.
backers?
Dreamathy Nightmare
I know
Dean
the
squats and
cat's
says
full.
no water, just soda.
No, you did not.
That's me.
God
Everything
damn
here
it,
talks.
Dreams.
Kinda. I mean, yeah, kinda. Caspian goes back and just sits down behind you all. Is there anything else you would like to say, Zervis?
1 second.
I had a cat at home and it was terrifying. This is scary.
Sorry, somebody made me do squats.
Somebody.
I'm
Somebody.
Somebody
It was me.
wants-
Somebody wants to.
I know some of these people that you're saying are powerful backers, but I don't know all of them, and I'd really like to know what their actual motives are. Someone is here, and they didn't think that we were actually going to be here for this.
Well, wait. Just to clarify, you don't think the robe figures are the backers of Well, do you?
Oh, it's not. Well, they're right here. Like they're right here with them.
They're backing Teroff. No,
Yeah. Oh,
Teroff
yeah.
is his own thing.
That's
He's
what
a
I'm
war
talking.
faction.
I'm talking about in general. Everybody's backers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking everyone's backers, not just the isolationists. I want to know what everyone's motives are. It doesn't seem to me that everybody here has put all of their cards on the table. And I'd really like to know what everybody's actual plans are moving forward.
We were supposed to bring cards.
Metaphorical Conrelius. Jesus.
I'm sorry, there's so much happening. The cat talked too. I just got here.
So you, Mr. Robed figure here, that looked a little out of sorts when you noticed that we were actually here. What exactly is your motivation?
Connor Knight is now following.
You see the robe figure. He's wearing a very intricate mask, and you see that as he moves a little bit to move in your direction, you see various rings on his hand. And you know he's the one that you use the tech dots on.
That I used the what?
The tech dots on.
Okay.
Or was that Conrelius?
That was Conrelius that did that.
Okay. Conrelius, you see the robe figure look at you guys, and you see him showing various rings on his hands, and you would know he's the one that you used the tech dots on.
Oh. Okay. Guys,
He puts his
guys,
hand to his chest. Oh, go ahead.
That's the guy. That's the guy from earlier. The one that I could tell was, not all there. Not all on our side. He might also be not all there. I don't know much about him, but he's the one. He's looking for war, or she. I can't fill a robe. I shouldn't have assumed.
They is fine. They is fine, Conrelius.
Thank you. Sorry. But that person, that's the one that had the ill intent.
As he looks at you all, or they look at you all, and with a silky, smooth, almost pristinely intricate voice, they speak just a little bit as they put their hand against their chest. We here simply wish to aid justice. As such, I had simply offered my services to aid in my friend Teroff Redwind. There's nothing more to it than aiding a simple friend. Is that so wrong? What of your motives, young elf? Why would you care in this matter? I see your party, but not a single one of you are more natives. Is that not strange, Teroff?
We came here with other motives. We were tracking down our friend who ran in here, but we've been sucked into this, and we want everybody to live. That's it. We're trying to prevent further bloodshed from happening like it happened in Swamp Vale. We don't want the Sun Imperium to attack and destroy the more natives, and we don't want the more natives to be attacking the Sun Imperium anymore. We're trying to solve all of this because we don't want more to happen.
Oh, forgive me. I almost thought you were tracking someone, as if you did not know who they were. Allow me to give you a just of a reminder. Is that not right? Enola. Enola steps forth. I remember you, Kaladin Femto. The one who stopped our assault. I know that you came down from the gate. You see that, Teroth? They were after one of your civilians.
No.
Someone who served you. As you say no, you see the rogue figure launch a coin in the air. And you see almost like a screen-like portal open in it. Looking through it, you see a bunch of surprised faces as they look through it. They are citizens of not only the Kosai's faction, but also the people in the war faction, and they're just looking at everyone, almost like a television screen.
Great,
Everyone, did you hear that? They were hunting down one of your fellows.
No.
Does that call for peace?
That is
Got
not exactly what happened. You are trying to twist things. That's not correct. Kaladin was trying to track down because they attacked him, but we have now reined Kaladin in.
Want to go for round 2?
Kaladin?
Somebody cast silence on him, please.
Starting to wonder
Actually,
if it's really around these guys.
The reason we came in, so one person is not the entire group.
Hold on. As Kaladin says, "Array for round 2," you see Enola just light up a fire in her hand, almost as if agreeing with Kaladin.
Like the bees.
These two just want to actually fight. It's actually,
Why
from what
are
I've
we-
gathered,
who
it's
do
not
you
even
wanna fight?
personal. It's not even personal. They just kind of want to fight each other. But it's not because we want to physically attack them. And we're trying to stop this from happening. Kaladin?
Wait, quick question, like out of character, because I can't remember. Does anyone that I remember have a spell that like wind or something?
Someone
or like
does now, I
mage
think.
hand?
I have it, but I don't have it prepared.
Oh. I have minor illusion, but not mage hand.
Ra 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 ah 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 roma ro roma ga ga la la want your Rasputin.
Okay, never mind
You
then.
also don't know me.
Thanks, Marcus.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got. Yeah, no, I don't. I've got minor illusion and light, and that's the extent of what I've got.
Okay.
Wait, Anari, can't you still cast spells? It just takes longer if it's not prepared?
There's a ritual spell.
You have to.
I think I have to prepare it.
Yeah, you
Okay.
have to prepare it.
I have a lot of
um,
spells that I
for this.
know, but I'd have to prepare it to do things.
Right, okay.
The only time it takes longer to cast a spell is when you ritual cast something.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm asking. You can't ritual cast those?
No, not
Okay.
if they're not prepared.
Okay.
Okay. Then you see the hooded figure almost give a very theatric expression towards the screen. Everyone! Do you not see all of this? Is this not ridiculous? We all know peace cannot succeed. We all know what the Southern Imperium wants. We all know the only course of action is in front of you in Taroth. He has been your champion throughout all of this. Is there any reason to doubt this now? That what he has been leading you is wrong? He who has constantly fought for you, bled for you, suffered for you. Would you really betray him now? As they...
Taroth,
As... Yeah, go ahead.
not going to war is not a betrayal. not going to war is the harder part. Attacking and killing, while yes, are hard, that's the easy route. Deciding not to fight is the true battle. We want you and your people to survive, all of them. Any loss of life is not worth what is going to happen to this area.
As you say this, it kind of feels like Tarov isn't really caring about your words as much. You kind of like notices early on that while Tarov did give some acknowledgement of your words, he didn't really respect it as much, I would say. Tarov, almost like he's blinded by something. Tarov kind of like takes a lurch forward. And I want Cornelius, Legion. Yeah, Cornelius and Legion to take a perception check.
All right. Or
okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my otherworldly. I forget if that's what it's called. But I'm using DC. Okay, that's an 11.
11. Okay.
You.
Unfortunately, you guys don't notice this. You feel I would say Legion feel a tiny little like almost like something slink past, but it's not really something too concerned. Maybe it was Caspian. Who knows? But you see Taro. You see Taro and take a lurch forward and stare at Kosai and Sun Imperium Cylinder. If you guys want to take a insight check, you may, if you wish. The whole party may, if you want to.
I will do an insight check.
21.
Same Z's.
Well,
15.
take your one card.
7.
Wait, if I use a knowledge from a past life on a 1, can I make it
11.
not a 1?
Yeah.
11 also.
All right, I'm doing that. I'm not giving you a fucking card.
What was the stat again?
They have
Insight,
enough
if you
cards.
wish.
Cool. I rolled a 7. That's not a natural one.
17.
Also, for some reason, the website is now actually rolling dice quickly. So,
Yay!
fuck me. It means I don't have to use my phone and the computer simultaneously.
Let's go. We in business.
Paladin, what did you roll? If you wanted to.
I'm gonna pass on rolling.
Okay.
I'm
With
shocked.
shorts.
You guys see Tarov. And what you feel in this room right now, you feel Weld. Anyone who rolled above a 15 would know Weld is just very confident and calm in his choices and what he's in his
Above
decisions.
15
Almost
or
like he's
15 and
rooted.
above?
Up 15 and above.
Okay.
You see
so I have
Weld very
15.
calm.
I
Yeah,
have
you
a
see Weld
17.
very calm. You see Weld very calm in his thought process, almost like confidence. You see Kosai more worried. Kosai is more worried, but keeping it together. If you'd rolled a 17 and above, you would know that Kosai is very trying to keep his concerns together, almost like locking them up, not trying to show weakness here. You would also, if you were 17 and above, you would see Kimberly actually not at all worried, but more kind of looking at this place with a little bit of hope. A very pragmatic manner he's holding himself, but he's holding a little bit of hope. But if you rolled a 10 or above, you would see Tarov just looking at the Sun Imperium with pure amount of hatred and anger, and almost a sneering look at Kosai.
But not at Weld or Wide?
He almost looks like Weld as if Weld is more of a coward in his eyes.
Is it Weld or Wide?
Whichever way.
No, I was just wondering because it's WEIDE in the thing. That's why I was like,
Oh.
like, is that supposed to be an L?
That's supposed to be an L. That's supposed to be an L.
Okay.
Do you have
Well,
a staff? That.
Do I have a staff? No, I do not. I have 2 wands and a scimitar. Still. Okay,
Okay.
Oh god, do I want to do this? Looking at it with hatred, you said?
Yes, actual anger. Like, it's very open anger.
Oh my god, do I want to do this? I'm thinking, if I do want to do this, who do I want to do it to? What did you say, Kosai's?
Kosai is looking. If you rolled a 17 or above, you would know that Kosai is trying to keep his concern all bottled up.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna do it. Never mind. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it because what I wanted to do. I think this person would be able to roll high enough to do it. So, not gonna do it. Okay. You're just really trying to bait me into using the Wand of Scowls, aren't you?
Azuro takes a step forward and looks at Kosai. Does your mouth not work for you, old man? Are they the new ones in control, like how you let the Southern Imperium roll all over us? And as he says this, you see a lot of the people in the war faction throughout the screen just like kind of murmur in a sort of way of agreement. Come, take your thoughts. That is, if you still have any. You see Kosai just kind of like keep himself silent as he looks at Taroff before taking a step forward himself. And you see that his age is definitely starting to catch up with him. You see he's a little bit more shaky in his walks now. Taroff, you are too young to know the horrors of war. You are a skilled general, yes. But you cannot lead an entire group of people and expect us to survive with this. Please, just listen to me once more. All we want is the same for our people. Peace. Survive. Is that not what matters? During this, you see Taroff just give him a very obvious sneer. And if we survive like fleas on top of dogs, is that what you call living? I'd rather us die with our pride and culture intact, not as the pathetic little slaves. They would have us join them in their war efforts. Rather than die in their own wars, why not die for our people instead? And he looks at the screen. Isn't that right, my brethren? Aren't you tired of being stepped on like this? And you see a good number of people in Kosai's village now just kind of stand up at the words of Taroff. Would the group like to interject in any way?
Thinking. Give me a moment.
Taroff,
If anyone else wants to do anything.
what would it take to get you to not attack? There has to be something that you want. What is it that you're?
Gives a
what
pause.
is your actual want?
Gives a pause and folds his arms. I want the Southern Imperium to actually protect our people. Our people have been enslaved despite the aggrievements laid in our ancient alliance. He was betrayed. I see them every day. They are locked in chains, being devoured by their greed. There was even a noble who held a goddamn chimera and fed our people to them. I want their protections guaranteed, the people who slaved them punished. And he looks at the Sun Imperium Kimberly. And I want a formal apology from the Emperor himself. I want them out of our land.
So, that's gonna take a lot of time. What can we do today to start on that process? What would you like to see happen now?
He folds his arms. There are many of our citizens, in the words of Kosai, who have now resided within Swampvale, trying to better their, and he makes air quotes, relationships. I want all of them to be uplifted. Discrimination is predominant there. My friend has showed me the horrors they face every day. I want them to be protected, to be watched on the streets. The slavers in the town must be paid with blood for the ones they've captured.
Hey, hi, how are you?
Yeah, well,
Also,
we've actually started that a little bit. Our group is actively working to take down the slavers. And while
He puts his hands
yes,
up, cutting you off. You are not the Sun Imperium. I want this from them themselves.
and while yes, the Sun Imperium has tried to put an end to slavery, they haven't done enough. Kimberly, what can we do? What can the Sun Imperium do to get rid of slavery in its entirety?
He looks at you and gives a long sigh. Slavery is outlawed in the Sun Imperium, as you know. However, the occupation of prisoners and war slaves is something that's still allowed, as use of labor in the mines. However, any other use of slaves is strictly outlawed and is subject to fierce imprisonment. Unfortunately, and yes, I am aware of this, there are many people who have gone around this by illegally purchasing and capturing other people. As such, the most we can do is investigate them. Yeah.
Oh, I was expecting Taroff to reply. Forgot you're the same person. You're very good at what you do.
What if we help some more with you? We've so far been taking down the slave trade on our own as our own group. What if we were to help you with this?
Are you looking at
official
Kimberly?
capacity? Yes.
He looks it over before looking at everyone else and almost resting his eyes on Kosai only for a very split second. But since you, Zerfus, have a perception of 16 and up, anyone else who has a passive perception of 16 and up or want to roll for it, go ahead. But if you do have that, you would notice that it was a very hasty look, almost like he didn't want to look at Kosai in the eyes. Kind of like kind of in a way of disappointment that you would see Zerfus and Yokai, since you guys have passive already.
And who is this?
Kimberly, looking at Kosai, almost like not wanting to look him in the eyes because he's fear of disappointment. It would have to be agreed upon by the courts, or at very least, I can bring you to the capital and we can officially discuss this. However, please know that should that discussion fail, there would be nothing else to do about it, as that would mean pausing our efforts here for a time. And I'm not sure the Emperor would like it to be paused any longer. And also know, as he looks at Teroff, that it will also take and time for us to sign said contract. Not only that, even if the contract is signed, your people has already murdered a good 1,000. As such, someone must pay, whether we like it or not. What does the group want to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it open for some other people to
I
give
was
their
gonna wait
input.
for. I figured Taroff would have a reply to that. Again, I keep thinking Taroff would reply
Yeah.
to stuff, knowing that you're also
I mean,
speaking as the other guy too.
I mean, if you
might,
want to
but
wait for
yeah.
Taroff, if you want to see Taroff's reply, then that's all you have to say.
Okay, yes, just.
Okay.
Anybody else?
You see Taro.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I am a child. I have no comments.
But
I mean, you would also you would also understand, Anari, that the children you played with in Weld's village, the children you played with and the people there, they might very well die from the war. You would understand that concept at least. Or
yeah,
not,
but
you
I
care
wouldn't
about
really
that, it's up to you.
care. Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't?
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
That was
Wow.
messed up.
Even the fucking
Weird.
otters would die, okay?
There's an official.
I wanted to
Speedy
eat the
Wagons
otters.
And I'm pretty certain that I'm pretty certain that if you say that, Yokai's gonna back the side of everybody dies then at that point.
I'm not saying everybody should die. I'm just
No, it's
excited
just-
for violence.
No, Omni said that the otters would die.
Oh. Stop it.
Yokai's like, let's kill them all.
Taro looks at the group. Very well. If this is something you can actually do, then we will pause our assaults. But you see that he's definitely still looking with an intense bit of hatred at Kimberly. But the moment that this fails, Kimberly, and you notice that he definitely addressed Kimberly without any honor or respect towards his rank. War will be rage regardless. We will know the exact moment it fails. And you see him kind of look at his hooded friend, who gives him a very curt nod. After all, you are no stranger to failure. Though I guess that's something more for Kosai to mention instead. And he kind of chuckles to himself before leaving and going back with his group. Kimberly looking at you all, and you see it's very obvious now that Kimberly's holding his fists. Like, his hands are in a fist motion right now. But like, he's gripping his fist. He looks at you all. You heard him? Would you like to officially be employed by the Sun Imperium?
Quick sidebar, real quick. And Zerfus turns around to everybody else.
Sidebar.
There's a bar.
We'll get
I
you a
do
drink
not
after
believe
this.
that being employed directly by the Sun Imperium will make our task easier.
You don't think it will? I mean,
I think it'll give us more enemies, honestly.
it's gonna give. Well, yes and no. I mean, we already have
Let
we're
alone
enemies
Amelia.
of the Sun
I'm pretty
Imperium.
sure Amelia would be an enemy of us as well. And I like her.
Yeah, we need
gonna
Amelia's
say.
input on this as well.
Really happy to be part of this circle.
I don't necessarily want to be employed by the Sun Imperium, but I would like to stop this battle from happening, and if working with the Sun Imperium to stop the slave trade, which is our other main goal right now, I think that that's gonna help. But I don't think that we want to say that we're actually employed by them.
No, so what if we just, it's like under the vise of being employed by them, but, we know that we're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Oh yeah, we're totally
Like lying.
employed.
Like lying.
If anyone can lie, it's a bard, right? Bards are great.
Oh,
at lying.
I'm really good at lying. I'm approximately 9 good at lying.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Wow.
I know anything about numbers. That's really close to 10.
Very close. One away.
All right, let me. I hesitate to try this. I don't want to let them know that I'm a very proud noble of the Sun Imperium, but.
Oh, you've already let us
I'm
know.
a little scared of the dragon still. I know, but they don't know. What if they kill me? I like living. It's pretty nice.
So
But
do
okay,
we,
let me-
and I'm sure they like living too.
Yes, but my living's. You know what? Never mind. Let me see if I can try something. I don't know if this will work, and if they start to fight me, I'm going to run. I need this to be. There's a dragon. There's dragon people. There's a lot going on. I came at probably the
Why
worst possible
actually
time.
even considering working with the Imperium?
We're trying to
Listen.
put an end to the slave trade in general. Like that's actually our main goal. That is what we've been trying to do for ever since this group got together. We're trying to take them down. This was just something that fell in our lap. And if we can get rid of the slave trade without having to do any of the other bullshit that the Sun Imperium's gonna do, I think that that's worth it.
This is going in a massively different direction than I thought it would.
I have an idea, and if it works, you guys might be stuck with me with a little longer. Which I know, you're all very excited for. I had plans, but if this works, we might have to travel together a little longer. May I try something?
Maybe you should tell us what it is before you try it.
But there's... it'll take away the suspense.
I
I mean, there's
I
a
trust
flare for
him.
dramatic.
Oh God.
If Cal didn't trust him, I would much rather see it before you do it.
Yeah, that's not a. I thought you were gonna say if Kaladin trusts it, I'm gonna go with it because that's not.
Oh, by the way, Kaladin and Inari has developed a sense of rivalry between each other.
Hey,
Okay.
Wait, bribery between them?
Rivalry.
Rivalry. Okay.
Listen, I'm going to use my position as a noble, as a placeholder for you needing to get an official sanction thing. If I join you on helping stop the slave trade, I will be a representative of the Sun Imperium, correct? Therefore, I just need to be around you guys and make sure it's all going on the up and up. And then that should hopefully be good enough for these guys. And since they are not a part of the Sun Imperium, I don't know how they'll check in. As from my understanding, from what I've seen so far, again, very lost in many, many ways. When did the cat start talking? That's still hung up with me. I was with you guys for like a day.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
oh, did you eat some of the peyote?
Here's an.
I wasn't even offered
peyote.
peyote.
That's not a cat.
We had peyote. I didn't get any.
I'm already starting to feel like you guys aren't very nice.
No, we are actually really nice. Okay, don't listen
Trust
to
the one
half
who
of
says
us.
she's good at lying.
I am.
I don't know.
Hey, at
You're
least she's
lying,
admitting it.
lying.
Wait, actually, the question is if somebody who's good at lying says that they're good at lying, can you trust that they're good at lying because of the fact that they said that?
They said they were good at
Points.
lying.
That's
It
a good point.
depends. What's your your
Okay.
insight ability against my lying ability?
But do you think that would be a functional idea for you? We stop slave traders. You don't need to officially go through any Sun Imperium networks. And hopefully they might go with this.
Let's give it a try. Everybody else?
I'm just here. I think as long as we get a battle something soon, Amelia and I might be on board, except for I think that Amelia, she doesn't like the Sun Imperium, so
And I'm saying you won't need to work with the Sun Imperium, just with good old me, who I know you all enjoy.
Just
Debatable.
so we're
As-
clear on this, it's with you, not for you.
No. I honestly, I think I need more of your help. I'm trying to become a better adventurer and learn to spread my talents out there, and I will admit it, the forest is also still very scary to me. There was a lot of stuff in there that I just ran through, and I'm pretty sure you guys were distracted, but I was screaming the whole way up to you guys.
Cue montage of Conroe's character just running away from everything, including rabbits.
Oh my God! Oh, there's a pit! Ah!
I must remind you that this is about saving people, not about theatrics.
But the idea is you'll more quicker be able to stop slave trade, which I'm all for stopping the slave trade. Some of my best butlers were slaves, and I didn't like that one bit.
I
God
hate
damn
you.
it.
I like this
What-
guy.
Didn't I tell you that they were forced into the war, and I'm trying to get them out of that before they die? I did
As
last time.
long
You are not helping your case.
I'm trying to free them.
as long as
My
this
best slave
arrangement
was a
does
slave.
not tie our hands,
Listen,
I am not
you,
opposed.
you'll be able to do what you like, which hopefully will be stopping slavers. As long as you want to stop slavers, we're for it. All right?
Put
Like
him
whoever
on a
whispered, "God
soapbox.
damn it," when I said that.
Oh my god.
You will not be under any contract with me.
What are you oh my godding,
Simply-
Whale?
Everything.
I'll be baked.
I like the idea
Wales,
of
do
us
you
just,
regret
like-
me right now?
I just like the idea of us just like in a circle and everyone in this entire fucking area is just looking at us.
Guys, I don't want to
They
shock
are.
you. I think the dragon's listening in.
They are. They are. Okay.
They're definitely
Conroe.
looking at you all.
Conrelius, go for it.
Mhm. You said don't?
Go for it.
Oh.
I also like the idea that like Aussie guys are all in a football huddle. Anari is in the middle and just jumping up to looking everyone over the huddle.
All right, I'm gonna move forward then.
Okay.
Hello everyone. I am Conrelius Archibald Palesteel of the Palesteel Nobles of the Sun Imperium. I had come here in order to find out what had happened to our soldiers that started this whole mess, because it doesn't fit with what the people of this area have been up to recently, up till then. And I just wanted to find justice for both the people and the soldiers. And I too am against the slave trade, this illegal slavery option. And I hope, maybe, if I represent these people as a noble, that will suffice for the Sun
This might
Imperium's
not end well.
coverage. These people we need to stop the slavers, and I don't want to go through the long, boring, bureaucratic mess that comes with waiting for that. The sooner it's stopped, the better. Agreed? And I look at the portal of people and I go, you would like to have your people stop being enslaved sooner than later, right?
Make a perception or persuasion check.
Persuasion check? Okay.
Hmm.
There we go. 18.
18. A good number of them actually murmur in agreement and kind of agreeing that they would like it to be sooner rather than later.
In fact, I would argue that if you had found the individual that started that massacre of the soldiers that were simply patrolling, you would find the person who wants a war. So if we find that one individual, or few individuals, that would be better justice than a whole war killing thousands of innocents, correct?
Kind of more murmuring. But at this moment, you see Nola kind of actually stepping up this time, and it's more like, wait, what? I have a question for you. And it's like, massacre soldiers. Excuse me, by what do you mean? And at the mention of this, Conroe, you see, you all hear, right as she finishes this, a gigantic squeal, almost, and looking right, you see the little fairy dragon being grabbed by its two wings by the hooded figure as he's trying to pull his hood back over his head. My.
Wait, what's the
It
dragon
seemed
saying?
our little. Dragon says, "Let me go, let me go, let me go."
It doesn't want to be touched. Please let it go.
Oh, but it would seem your dragon has been up to a little bit of mischief as he pulls his hood back over, and you see black hair. See black hair, kind of. He's definitely a humanoid figure, as you don't see elf ears, you just see normal ears. He's still wearing his mask, however. I believe it'd be in my best interest if we keep this dragon more contained.
Jakal?
We don't want it disturbing.
That's not our dragon. That is one of your brethren.
Jakal leans down at the mention of this. I apologize for her mischief. I would very much appreciate it if you let her go. And there was a little bit of a tense pause as you see the elders actually kind of freeze up and not knowing what to do at this moment. Before the masked figure just lets the dragon go and it flutters back towards M's arms.
They're scared of the dragon too. This is good to know.
It's less of fear, but more of reverence.
So all we saw was black hair
And human
Black
ears.
hair,
and
human
humanoid.
ears.
Okay. Well, I thought it was gonna look a little better.
I mean, do you want to make your perception check, M, or insight?
I want to make a perception check based off of what I saw.
I mean, what's better for me? I mean, perception is better. Yeah, I'll do perception, I guess.
Okay, I'll let you go ahead. Bad. Okay. I'll
A
let you go with that.
19.
22 and 19. Okay. You guys, as you swivel your eyes to look at the hooded figure, you notice that it looks to be like almost like paper under his mask.
Paper?
Paper.
It's a Shikigami?
You can have it. Back and get inspiration.
It's the
Oh shit!
Is it a Shinigami? That's cool.
A Shikigami. It's a paper doll.
Shiki-
It's being remotely controlled. It's not an actual person.
That's
Question is, does your
Sounds
character
dope.
actually understand what that is?
My character
I'll
would.
allow it.
Okay.
I'll
My
allow it
character
because
would
Batman-
not.
I'll allow it
I don't
because
know
Back
what that
cleared it
is.
out.
I'm gonna jump back into my thing for Enola, kind of like looking at the situation, going like, okay, like I'm gonna do like a tense, my body kind of freezes as the dragon comes down to talk about what happened and then moves back. Like I'm like, oh, okay, that passed, okay. And because she asked what massacre, and I'm gonna say, like my understanding, the nobles' understanding where I'm from was that they were wiped out by potentially more natives. But that doesn't sound like how they've been acting up until then.
You actually see Tarov look at Enola, and they both look confused by what you just said.
Is
Our
something
only
here-
attacks had began at the wall. Do you mean there were other incidents before that?
Yes, we understood that there was sabotages around the walls and things like that, but we left that for Swampvale to deal on its own. An entire platoon of soldiers were killed.
And the party at this moment would remember this, as this was one of your first battles before you guys arrived at Swampvale. You saw a carriage filled with Sun Imperium goods made for fortifications, and all of these Sun Imperium soldiers around it were massacred.
Oh, yeah.
Swear to God, if you guys did that, I'm kidding.
No, we found it.
And there were the worm things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I look over at Kimberly and go, Kimberly, if that's not what they're talking about, do you understand? Did you know that they had no knowledge of this? Because he's from the Sun Imperium, right?
Yes, he is
Okay.
one of the top-ranking war officials in there.
Okay.
I got this.
While this is happening, Zerfus casts Illusory Script, scrawls a note, and passes it to to Calliope
Mm-hmm.
that says,
When magic in front of
That's
the
not-
dragon?
"That's not a real person
It's not harmful.
behind that mask. That's just a paper doll. There's not actually somebody there."
Alright.
But so nobody else,
And then-
anybody in the party can see it. But if anybody were to pick it up, they would just see
It's not there.
gobbledygook. Okay, go on ahead.
As Kimberly looks at you, Pale Steel, he says, "Our reports stated that our platoon of soldiers were attacked by Sun Imperium, by the more natives. There were various weapons pointing to them, various weapons that they had left, and arrows tipped with their own poisons on the ground.
But
Do you not have any recollections of this, Taroff?"
Oh,
Taroff definitely does look at Kimberly confused, almost like he doesn't exactly know what he's talking about, but crosses his arm and says, "Perhaps one of our people got tired of your mess and took care of it themselves."
Well, that sounds like our culprit. The one who's trying to start all this. We could have ended this with some simple investigating.
You see this, Connor, as you kinda calm down a lot of the tensions earlier. But you see the hooded figure come up to Taroff and pat him on the shoulder. Taroff! Why would you listen to him? Look at him. He's a noble through and through. Remember what they did to your people. Look at the other one. That one's kitted for war and attacked your dear Enola. In fact, I know that one.
This
That's
is the hooded
Canada.
figure.
Yes, the hooded figure. His mercenary troops have served the Imperium once before. What can you say that they aren't doing it now? Remember how much your people suffered. Look at Kosai. He's fully on their side now. And you see...
Can I hear all
Yeah, go
that?
ahead. Yeah, you
Okay.
all of you can very obviously hear that.
Okay. Sorry, you were saying.
You see Taroff, he was starting to calm down, now just regain a lot of his anger, and it looks like Kimberly. Remember what he did to your people, Taroff. Remember what happened to the
Sorry,
old
who are
troll.
you?
The spin.
Who?
Who are you asking you?
Sorry, Cal.
The
Sorry,
hooded guy's talking right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him.
Oh, I am no one special.
Then why
I'm
do you
simply
talk?
My God.
Wow. Damn.
Ah.
Okay.
Pretty classist if I've heard it.
You got burns.
My friend was being misled. What can I do but aid my friend in this? Who are you? That guy asks.
Oh, my name is Calliope
Thank you, Mr. Rottenborn.
of the Luminescent Veil. And it
I'm
seems to
afraid
me
I
that
do not know that name.
you're just a paperboy.
I love doing
He-
Atlanta.
He's
like
actually a
deliver the
little bit.
news?
He's actually takes a little step back when you mention Paperboy. What an odd saying, little tiefling.
Oh, real quick. did
What an
anyone else hear
odd
your
company. James, did you say something?
dreams? The chat, the voice thing popped in, but nothing. I didn't hear anything.
Or
Let's see.
perhaps you're misleading your friend, is what
Yeah.
Amelia said.
Ah. He looks at Amelia and Calliope.
Test.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
I
it's
heard
working
that
now. What an odd group you remade, Paladin Femto. Almost like you're trying to regain something you lost.
It's very interesting that you're starting to poke at people when we don't even know who you are. Everybody here
I am.
is
Go ahead.
showing their faces, but yet you hide behind a mask as if you're ashamed of something. It's very interesting.
Ah,
that you are the one that is being the most outspoken when you refuse to show your own face and show who you really are.
Goddamn. My name is Cesar.
Yes, let's
I
see
hide
your
my
face,
face.
Cesar.
I'm sorry, but the sun
Can I
here
roll an
is
inside
not.
check when he said that?
Yeah, go
Fuck, it's a 6, never mind.
ahead.
Unless you're hiding some.
Broke at something, but something, yes.
Something, yeah. I'm afraid my skin complexion is it's too delicate for this
Oh
weather.
no, that's okay.
The
We just need to
humidity
see it for a
kills.
second. Just a second. That's it.
I'm
Can
afraid.
I roll an
just show
inside
us.
check for that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Much better, 17.
Okay, you literally just beat 16. He is so obviously lying.
Say it, you okay?
Hold on. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some pin in it. That man just lied about his complexion. He does not stay for it.
Some solid computing.
Taroff, who is this person that you let whisper in your ear? All that he seems to be doing is trying to egg you on for battle when everybody else here is trying to calm everything down.
Barov actually moves his arm to defend his friend, almost like guarding him away from y'all. He has been a great aid towards us. He has shown us many of the things that the Sun Imperium has lied about, as they have done nothing despite our pleas for our missing women and children. He has been a great help to me. He is not someone who would betray my
From
trust.
the way he speaks, he sounds more like a
Seems
great
to me
poison
someone
to
is
your
pulling the
mind.
Warkeef strings.
And you're saying that, Dreams?
Or
I'm hum.
Okay, so Dreams said, seems to be someone's pulling the war chief's strings.
they could be doing something like this, and I'm gonna cast Friends on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just a charisma check, but it only lasts for up to a minute. So and they'll know that I used it. But I'm gonna say
Yep.
something. I'm gonna cast it on myself and talk to the main guy and be like, you know, it's quite possible to influence one's mood by magical manner.
Especially if they're not an actual person to begin with. Which it seems to me that instead of being a corporeal real person, we're not dealing with a person there. That's just somebody puppeting that body.
I had an entire dialogue fight plan between Kimberly and Taroff, and you guys have already blown way past that.
Yeah. This is what we do. And by
Welcome
we, I
to
mean the
destroying
people who actually
the
talk.
DM's plans.
Don't worry, we'll see it in the novelization.
Do you want me to roll
Ooh,
anything?
I like that joke.
Well,
As he is hostile towards you, it wouldn't work, but you would know now that he is definitely hostile towards your entire group for some reason.
okay. Cool.
Wait, Taroff is?
No, the masked figure, Cesar.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm gonna rename him now.
So, Cesar, what is it like to control a Shikigami in the middle of a war talk?
He definitely just goes silent at that, and you see at the next words he speaks, you know that he loses a lot of the lightheartedness he was trying to
Taroff,
envelop
how
in
can
it.
you believe the words that this person is saying when they're not even here to begin with? That's not a real
Taroff.
person that you're talking to. That might be somebody, that might be
Taroff.
a real person talking through that, but that is a Shikigami. That is just a paper doll.
Taroff, look at me. We've been through so much together. Would you really believe the words of strangers, of Kosai, who betrayed your trust?
Session leading.
Look. Were you gonna inject?
What did you say? Did you say calculating?
What are you gonna say, Yokai?
No, I was just kidding.
You
said
objection
objection
leading.
Oh, objection leading.
Uh,
I mean, he has been acting like Perry Mason for half of this anyway, so I'll go with the objection there.
Nice reference.
You see Cesar kind of guide Taro's eyesight back at Kimberly. Remember what he did. He came and promised peace. Even took the chieftain's daughter and wedded. And what happened then, Tarof? He leans a little bit in his ears.
Tarof, stop listening. Tarof, all he is doing is weaving a web of lies and deceit into your head. Again, that is not a real person.
How do you know that you're not currently under the influence of magical attributes? Is that the word?
Guys,
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just magic in general.
What do you want to do, Conrad?
No, I was just jokingly asking, like, guys, am I a real person?
Am I real?
Far
I'm
off.
so damn great, it just can't be real.
Yeah, go ahead, Yokai.
Far off. You accuse Kosai of not having his own thoughts. But it would seem as one is poisoning yours.
You see Tarof actually shake his head a little bit, almost like he's trying to clear it. But I want, since Yokai, your passive perception is 17, right?
It's 21.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, yeah, you see it. Okay.
Yeah,
You see-
Yokai's perception is off the scale.
I was gonna say.
You see, Yokai, that Tarof like sneakily touches not Tarof, but Cesar sneakily touches kind of in like a trying to hide it kind of way, like trying to like make it seem friendly. Touches Tarof just a little bit with his pinky before moving in closer to Tarof and trying to talk to him again. And he keeps doing this whenever he moves toward Tarof.
You try to use sleight of hand and trickery within our midst. And I will point to the hand.
You see Cesar just move his hand up. And as he does so, he bumps his hand just a little bit more on Tarof. Tarof! I would never do such a thing towards you.
Jesus Christ.
Just remember.
Has anybody
I
else
love-
noticed how blatantly obvious this man is trying to manipulate this person, or is it just me?
At this moment, you see Kosai step up with you all. Tarof, it would seem that you are not in the right frame of mind. Alwyn, you have been watching with the group, have you not? And Alwyn kind of steps forward, and he's kind of resolute in his thoughts along with you guys. And he leans over to whoever's closest to him, which would be Kaladin and Yokai. It would seem that Tarof is acting far more differently than what Kosai remembers. Now you guys can go ahead.
Tarof,
I was just-
can you do us a favor for these negotiations? Can you just put somebody between the two of you? Because it seems to me that the magic that he's using is both verbal and physical touch. And we want to make sure that everything is okay on your side of things. Especially considering
there's no magic.
it's not a real person.
Calliope, is there anything you want to say when you said?
He's still touching him.
He not anymore, but you're probably gonna guess the next time you speak he's gonna try to touch him again. It's kind of obvious at this point for you.
And there wouldn't be a way for me to get close enough to touch him as well, right?
Touch who?
Tariff.
As this is a negotiation table, you can probably assume that physical interaction between opposing parties is not exactly looked well upon.
Hold on,
But
give
he
me just a
can-
second.
You could ask to
But
approach.
you can ask to approach or just rush for it.
No, I don't want to rush. No, because what I need to do is I need to touch him while he's being touched by the other guy. Because
Okay.
Oh,
I
wait.
wanna cast Identify,
Legion, don't you have like detect magic or anything?
I don't know if it'll work in this situation.
It's always
I've been
worth
thinking
trying.
about using it. You know what? That's fair. I almost just checked a box for rage.
Trust me, I have to be angry to detect magic.
Legion rages and detects magic.
I would like to rage. I guess. I mean, I'm not going to see it unless he actually moves to touch him, and it's like a 6-second window. So it. I guess I can say I will.
Isn't detect magic? Detect magic is concentration up to 10 minutes. Or is this just like a special class thing?
It's a
Magic
it's
awareness.
it's a path of it's a barbarian path thing. So I guess I will. After it being now that it's been pointed out that because I don't think I.
Oh yeah, because
noticed
it is.
that,
It's until
he
the
was
end of your
touching.
next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 6 seconds. So I'm gonna say the name wrong. As he the next time it looks like he's about to go and reach, to touch Teroff, I'm going to activate my magic awareness.
Okay.
If we get that far.
Okay.
I'm gonna just tell Teroff, listen, all we want to do is talk. That's the whole point of this. Not war, not fighting, not right now. We want to find the answers to the questions we all have. There's no possible deception there unless you're trying to change the topic. Alright? Kimberly and myself have questions. You have questions. We want everyone to feel able to ask them. So we, and I think Kimberly might agree with me, we will refuse any kind of offer to fight right now if you will just listen and step away from that person, just for the duration of the negotiation. You should be trusted to be able to handle yourself, yes?
You also see Kosai step with you. Teroff, are you alright? You seem different. As Teroff, as you are just talking to Teroff, he's kind of just like shaking his head a lot more now, trying like blinking rapidly, trying to like clear something.
He's being gaslit from every angle.
As an out of character joke, I just want to go, Teroff, I've written you a letter. We're all here as your friends and we love you.
An intervention.
Wake up! Wake up!
That's basically what we're doing right now.
And you just see Cesar. Yeah, go ahead, Em. As you see Cesar leaning. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna point at him and I'm gonna cast message.
Two.
Which one?
Teroff.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, I know there are a lot of voices that you're hearing right now. You may need to take a step away from everything and clear your mind. It might help. Okay? Oh well, at least I have a +9, so it's a it's a 20, not natural.
Okay.
Okay. Dirty 20.
As Caesar attempts to lean in and try to touch Teroff again, you see Teroff just take a step back, and you see Caesar just barely miss touching him.
Stop! Don't touch him.
Can't touch it.
And you just see,
no touchy time.
You just see Teroff just looking around and just takes a massive step backwards towards his position, leaving Cesar just open in the center of the place. My friends, as he looks at the screens. Come now, surely you understand how ridiculous this is. Look at Kimberly. Look at Kosai. Don't you remember the promise they showed you when Kimberly first arrived? When he tried to hear your concerns. In fact, he even
Stop
stayed for a
trying to
while.
persuade everybody that is watching from afar. You have already been stepped away from their leaders. You are not even one of them anymore.
Make a persuasion check.
I like the little pause followed by the total voice change.
17.
17. You see some of the people, not the ones in the war faction, but the ones in Kosai's village, kind of like wondering who the heck is this hooded figure? Who the heck is Cesar? Why is Cesar with Teroff? Kind of like they don't recognize Cesar at all.
I'm disappointed Cesar hasn't said ape together strong yet.
How close is he to me right now?
He's right in the center of the place.
So like 5 feet.
Music is really good for this.
About 10.
feet, it looks like.
How good is my aim?
At that distance,
I don't know. You
actually,
have to roll a
for shooting,
D20.
not great. Remember, we've talked about this.
I mean, as long as he's like over 5 feet, you don't have disadvantage, I think.
Okay, but what if I don't want to hurt him? I want to do some Robin Hood shit and like throw like a dagger, and like de-hood him. Like, is he against
roll.
anything that I can pin him against with
you
the
gotta
dagger? You know what I
roll it.
mean? Does that make sense?
The dagger
there's
could,
nothing
could
you can
grab
pin him
the
against.
Okay.
But the dagger
Yeah.
could grab the hood, but you got to roll well for it, I guess.
I know. That's what I'm wondering.
Who's got their cards ready? Everyone get
Hold
their
on,
cards
I
ready. I don't have one that
card
can
for
help.
this.
I don't either. I'm afraid I'm gonna die. I wish I wasn't this close right now.
Oh no, I don't have a card for this.
I can help,
Okay.
but only a little bit.
Hopefully a little bit's all that's needed.
Come on, Em. Let's see.
Wait, are these the cards that were just given to me?
Oh, I mean, I'm still holding on to my card. I can keep.
Oh, there were 2 cards. Oh, those are Spooky's
Wait.
cards. I'm just stealing them.
That's the one I can give you. That might help.
You're rolling.
Fuck. I'm debating if I want to do it really fast.
Do it, Em. Do it.
Does that make sense? Like, in my head, what I'm thinking is that check
Yeah.
out.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
go ahead.
I'm gonna sleight of hand this as well, so that it's like super quick and like yeah.
Yeah, so Tarov doesn't like try
You
to
can
stop
technically
it.
use steady aim since you're moving. Give
We're
yourself
getting some
advantage.
echo from you again, too. You okay?
Sleight of hand. Okay, a steady aim. I forgot what I do with steady aim.
You just can't move. You get advantage though.
Okay. Whale.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, and then I need to do sleight of hand. All right.
I will say, since you already had advantage, you can either take the advantage or not take the sleight of hand. Since that would already be too much already.
Fuck it. I'll take the advantage.
By the way, Em, you also have inspiration, so
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the dagger. I'm gonna throw it. Do what I said.
Tell my family I love them.
So what would my plus be? Just my normal hit?
yeah, just your normal hit, yeah. How high am I gonna make it, Em?
I'm gonna take the D10 card. I'm gonna use that card.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to find my D10. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay. A 26.
Mm,
I rolled an 11 and a
So-
5 on my D20s.
So
I have a
will
plus
ask
5
this-
for dagger, and I rolled a 10 on the D10.
I'm
I will
so
ask
glad
this
that D10
question.
is full.
I will ask this question once.
Uh-huh.
While you succeeded, you can, if anyone has any cards to help her, roll a little more. Do you want to?
Anyone
A
else have
fortuitous
anything
circumstance that 11 was actually a natural 20.
else? Oh, shit!
Oh, that's...
I don't think I could use that card that way, but
Whoa, what is it?
it's
I mean,
just a fortuitous
Not so much that it is
circumstance.
a nat 20, but you could use that card.
I will allow something else to happen if you want to use that card.
I was gonna say I was gonna wait and like if something like he dodged it or whatever, like fortuitous circumstances, as he dodged it, like he stepped on his cloak and pulled the hood off himself. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you, but I will say something else will happen if you want to use that card. I'm also giving M the option or whatever.
This
If anyone
card
has a
isn't gonna
card.
help me. It's just my initiative score, so I don't have anything. I have
Yeah,
a
and
26. I
the
used
one I
all the
have is
dice,
a-
rolled a 26.
How
Mine says
important do you
force an
think
attacker.
using the fortuitous circumstances?
That is.
26 is pretty
something.
high.
I'm also
disagree.
saying there's something also more that if you guys want to see.
Yeah, do it.
That's
You know,
up to
I
you guys.
think-
I'm not
I
gonna
think-
ask for the card. I rolled a 26. I did my,
I think
my
this
deal
is.
with the dice.
I think this is really important. I think unmasking this guy is the thing we need to do to keep peace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yes.
As you do so, with the aid of your just trained eye and muscles, you just flick a dagger, and it's almost like Omni was watching over your
All
shoulder
Limp Bizkit references
as the
are
dagger
out
kind of curves, and rather than just unmasking him, you see it kind of just pierce through it. And he stumbles back. It's very theatrically,
rolling,
but the
rolling,
mask just splits in
rolling,
half, and
rolling,
you see
keep
a
rolling,
sheet of paper
rolling,
along his
rolling,
face.
rolling. What?
And there's
Keep
no
rolling,
blood.
Rolling.
And you
rolling,
see almost like
rolling,
a magic symbol
keep
written
rolling, rolling,
on the
rolling,
sheet
rolling.
of paper as the body kind of crumbles due to the fact that you pierced the paper. And he looks at you all and he says,
Hi, Nagi. Oh.
You've really gone and done it. I'm really not liking this, that you figured it out this quickly.
Well, maybe
His
should have
body
been better.
just...
Oh, my homies
You
hate
see his
Lorenzo.
body...
Fucking do better.
Get good, scrub!
You see his body just change, almost like you see all those intricate robes and rings before just changing this person that's just in a black robe with a sheet of paper over him. It's kind of like he was using an empty vessel. No matter.
Wow, you
I think
changed
we
that
bought
real
enough
quick.
time. And you see
Good
his
job.
body just completely... see his body just completely disintegrating like paper being lit on fire. I guess this is good enough. Go ahead.
As he's doing this thing, I'm going to turn on my magical awareness, since we can kind of see what shenanigans he's doing. What sort of magic is he exuding?
Demonic.
Can I get demonic.
Mhm.
Goody.
Yay!
Honestly, the fact that Azriel has so much hope for you, Kaladin, really confuses me. Before you see his face just kind of almost completely fading away. Farewell, everyone. I'm sure we've won. And just disappears completely.
Did you guys just see that?
That was.
Yeah, I did it.
Holy crap, I thought we were gonna die. I thought you started something.
I
bad
didn't
there.
think you
Xerphus
could
just
be
walks
so
up and pats
cooler.
Calliope on the back. Good job.
That was a lot of demonic magic that we just witnessed.
I start wafting my hand to my
Oh,
face. It's
God.
like, oh, I thought I was dead. Oh,
Is the portal for
By the
everybody
way-
still there? Like for all the people to
The
see?
portal?
The
no,
portal
it
thing?
dis-
Okay. So it
It
went with him.
disappeared right when the it disappeared right as his body disintegrated. They saw him like change into that form though.
Okay.
okay.
Good.
Everyone here, like all the representatives, are completely shocked and confused by what just happened. You see, Kimberly actually regain his composure very quickly during that, however.
I gotta say that guy had a good voice. Whew. Oh,
He
so
was a
smooth.
speaker.
As you can see, Taroff, that was not what he appeared to be. And we were right that it was just a paper puppet that had been trying to control you. Can you afford
Yeah.
us more time?
You actually see Taroff just fall down on his knees, just clutching his head, almost like a massive headache is happening right now. What?
You doing okay?
What was happening? Cesar? Where are you? Why can't I hear you?
I believe it was mind control.
Okay, I've written you a letter.
Very fun.
Sorry, couldn't help it.
You see Enola actually step forward to comfort Taroth and looks at you all.
Xeraphis slowly approaches them as well.
There's still a very hostile stance, but not enough to the fact that it will be open hostility. It's more of a tense concern.
So she gets close and she kneels down in front of him.
What? How did I? What?
Oh, hit F.
F.
There you go. Are you okay? Do you need healing? Is there something that we can help with?
He looks at Taroth. No, it would seem this is not a physical thing, but more of a mental thing. I do not know exactly everything that just happened, but... And she looks around you guys and looks at Kaladin and Coralius, as the two are nobles. We will be open to what you discussed earlier, I'm sure. And she looks at Kimberly. Should you choose to indeed take up on that offer. But you see more forgiveness in her voice now. Know that if you do fail in that contract, I think Taroth would still be more open for war.
Open for war?
Thank you, Enola. Thank you, Taroth. She turns and walks back towards the group.
So wait, so was the idea that Enola's open to the one that I pitched?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what you pitched.
Was
us
Taroth look
doing all this.
like the effects of whatever are off, or is he still look confused and stuff?
The effects are definitely off, but he's more of dealing with the mental backlash and strain.
Okay. Just making sure. I was gonna see if I could. Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
I'll be back in 1 second.
Weld is completely surprised, but choosing to accept what Enola said, agrees to join in a tentative peace if it matters. Kimberly, however, walks towards you all. Well, shall we be? I do not know what happens. I'll station some men here, and I would like for most of you to explain the exact situation here. But it would seem, and he gives you his first smile since you ever saw him, that everything went well.
Now I have a dragon.
You do. For now, everything is well. Our camp is somewhere stationed just a little beyond Kosai's village if you would like to go there. If you'd like to ask me any questions about our trip, and I would like to make this trip as soon as possible, you may. Though you can take a few days off to deal with whatever remains. Is that not agreeable, Kosai? And Kosai is still definitely staring at the spot Cesar was, but moved towards to shake Kimberly's hand. It is indeed agreeable, my son.
This is nice.
And they both shakes hands.
Wait, hit my son?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
This is a nice moment. I like what's happening.
Okay.
Do you like to?
As Cornelius says that out loud.
Yep. No, I'm absolutely saying it out loud in character. This is a nice moment. I like this.
And Kosai moves towards the group, and he kind of moves in a way, trying to get you all to huddle towards him, like he's trying to whisper this to you. The shrine, deep in the jungle. Go there. Guide them to Bata. And he ventures down the stairs with Arwen.
Do you?
Or who are you asking?
I'm asking Kosai.
Kosai about the shrine?
If he thinks that the entity, whoever it was that we were working with or talking with that we unmasked.
Mm-hmm. I do not know, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Okay.
He said the time he needed was fulfilled. Go there now.
All right. You guys wanted a battle. I have a feeling we're gonna get a battle.
Alright, guys, right now I'm thinking team names.
We already
have a
have
team.
team.
Oh, what? What's your team name?
There's a luminescent
Crew,
veil.
crew.
Yeah,
No,
I hope that's spelled with C's.
Fucking fondue crew.
Yeah, the
Fondue crew. The fondue crew.
Whoa, you guys have fondue? This is very better.
You wouldn't know what fondue is. We invented it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's true.
It was terrible.
Never mind.
we were
Well,
told
I
by
was-
Whale that fondue was not a thing in this world, so we invented it.
Mm.
I was
Made
gonna
it
go
was
with
very
Stoppers, but the
stale.
fondue crew
I mean-
sounds pretty cool.
To be fair, I'm pressing X to doubt on that shit because, you know, who doesn't want to put melty cheese on things?
maybe what Whale meant was that fondue in the sense of what we made wasn't a thing.
we did make an abomination.
Oh, what you're saying is they made fondant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Fondue crew.
while everyone's gathering, Yokai is just gonna stop in our chat real quick and say, would it be alright if one day we find this land of cherry blossoms and snow?
That
I would
sounds really
like to.
nice.
Especially because cherry blossoms are pink.
So
God,
you've
did my
heard
wild
books.
magic kick in? Am I aware that I'm on a table? Being played by people?
As the deliberations are coming to a close,
Oh
You
wait,
see
we
the
didn't pay our
dragon
respects to the
kinda-
dragon. Yeah, so it's like
you see the dragon kind of bellow out, and so peace has reigned, and the portals to the Fey Wilds will remain open. Let
guy
us
a
now
narrator?
depart. Yes, from the spirit, from that of the spirit stump.
Spirit stump. I love it.
It was really nice to meet you. Do you want this back? And I'll hold up the baby
Yes.
dragon.
You want this back?
Do you want her back? Can she stay with us?
You would see. She would like to travel with you.
Hells yeah!
More pets.
We are just collecting the pets. This is actually World of Warcraft.
Wait, where's the bear?
The bear
bear's
is still
back in
at
the
the
village.
at the
Okay.
village.
He would die if he get in a fight here. She
Yeah.
would.
The bear felt like negotiating later.
No matter
I'll
how much
try
I've
and-
tried to convince Whale to let me turn Mochi into a warrior.
You gotta roll your animal checks. I said you gotta roll your animal checks.
I'm gonna still hold up. I'm still holding up the baby dragon. Thank you. I'll try and send more of them to you, as many as I can rescue.
What's
his
her name? What's her name? What's her
Wait,
name?
it's a collection quest?
Didn't they say what the name was?
It's like Zazu.
Isn't it like Azazel?
Yeah,
Zan-
yeah, Zazel.
Zanza?
It was Zazel.
Yeah,
Zazel.
Zazel.
It was Zazel because I went, that sounds a lot like Azazel.
Azazel. Yeah, that's right. No, I thought the exact same thing when Whale said that.
You're telling me it's not Zandu?
It's not Zazu.
Xanadu?
It's a perfect
Hey,
chance
that,
to call it a parrot.
That story about the two dragons, I was getting my food. Were you not just directly quoting Avatar?
I was thinking it the whole time.
The
Oh,
story
Avatar.
when he's learning,
The first Airbender?
yes,
When he's learning earthbending.
and he
Yeah.
meets the
Earthbender.
dragons.
Oh,
Mhm.
that, never mind. Yeah.
It
Oh, the dragons or the spirits?
Or the spirits, and they're telling the story of the dragons.
No, it was from Overwatch.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh, even
Oh,
better.
God.
I was thinking, depending on how things went, I was going to use the speech from Doctor Who about war. All things come back to peace talks. And I was like, I wonder if I can get away with that. And then he did that, and I was like, I guess I'll wait.
I don't have any of that shit.
Dad
Well,
found the secret.
Yeah, can you present to
Yeah.
the class?
Can I present it to class? Okay. Here's the secret.
It's Nico.
It's Nico. Wait, where was
Nico
that?
has-
nice.
It's off.
Right here.
Oh, it's okay.
The best secret.
Wait, are you incentivizing us? Oh, okay. I was saying, are you incentivizing us to look behind the DM screen? Because if
No,
so,
it's to the
we're
side
gonna
of the
have
DM
bad time.
I'm
screen.
going over.
Wait, there's just a zombie button here.
What?
Don't hit
It's
the
like
Oh,
the
button.
never mind.
muffin
It's
button.
a
Don't
name
hit it.
tag. Never mind.
Click it.
Oh yeah.
It's not a button.
The muffin button.
I'm
Okay.
sad. Wait, where's the DM
So-
button?
The
that
Muffin
kicked
Man?
me?
No. So what are you guys doing? Alright.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man.
What are you guys doing?
We have to go to
Ooh,
the
that sounds really-
to the temple.
Sounds like we're going to a little temple.
We're making haste to the temple.
Now I have to finish it. She's married.
Can
to
we
the
go
Muffin Man. The
To
Muffin
the
Man.
temple
Muffin Man.
through a secret tunnel.
The one on Drury Lane.
Secret.
Alright. You
XD.
just,
You're a monster.
as the rest of the groups and the rest of the
I just got that out of my head.
as the rest of the factions depart towards their own respective places, and your goal more or less more fulfilled actually. Kosai mentions to you all to hurry to his secret temple and assigns Yosef, otherwise known as the Bada, to guide you guys through there. And Yosef is running and rushing through the jungle.
Do we have
You
to
guys
make
are following
any
along,
rolls to
right
get
now?
there in time?
Following
Or
Yes. Yes.
what do we have to roll?
Just roll your perspective dex checks.
How many?
Oh, God.
Everyone?
Just yeah, everyone.
Just
Unless
roll
you
for
want someone to
dexterity.
roll. Unless you want someone. to
Oh,
roll for
that's.
dexterity.
I'm gonna
This-
use my point of inspiration because that's a 3.
This isn't athletics.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Oh wait,
Dex.
roll athletics. Okay, Dex.
Dex or athletics, whatever. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll athletics because I have, a +7 there.
I only have a
25.
+2 instead of
Wow.
a +1, so that's a 13.
I have a -1. And I still got 18.
I got a 4.
Dirty 20.
Oh.
25.
Sam?
I got
Okay.
a 9.
Oh
I
God.
will, I will
Plain
also
on.
use my
I
inspiration
am shocked that I did okay.
because I should make better than that. It's a 10 this time.
Oh God.
Are we
Uh,
getting decorated?
No, but I'm gonna
Where's the
let
horse?
a few of them roll super high for you guys to carry you. As Inari can easily be carried by Yokai since she rolled a 4.
Yeah, I rolled a 25. I wouldn't mind.
Wait.
Well, of course, Yokai wouldn't mind carrying an Ari.
Don't feel bad,
Mhm.
Spooky. I rolled a 3 before I used that point of inspiration.
I assume
I mean,
actually,
I rolled it too, but I got a +2.
I assume as like we're running and she like almost falls and trips, he just like yoinks her from hitting the ground and puts him on her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Yeah, this is way better.
Okay. For those of you who rolled under a 14, as you guys are trying to catch up with the rest of the party, you were just not as used to the environment as you get tripped and almost stalled by the mud here, almost like not wearing the right amount or right kind of boots to weather through this climate. You can't run through this place like with heels or whatever shit like that. The group falls back a little bit and tries to help you get through it, to which you manage to get some amount of progress. It's not as fast as Yosef had hoped, but it's fast enough that he's trying to help you through it as well. Arriving at this place, you see it kind of like guarded by a wall of trees.
That does check
and
out.
pushing
'cause
through
Rufus
all
is
the
wearing
foliage, you just
those. I just
see
wanted to make sure.
kind of open space with smaller trees than the ones towering over this jungle. It's very well lit, almost as if allowing the sun to shine and the moon to rise as much as it wants to along the foliage. However, what you didn't expect was several dead corpses here, those of various more natives, but also oh god, fucking damn it.
Material.
But also
a bunch
that
of resources.
but that of the tree ants as well.
Aw.
That's
Devada looks along in horror. The Guardians, they've been attacked.
This doesn't look good.
Guys, that tree has a really sad face.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we've got loading. Oh, look, it's a giant cobra statue.
Wait.
Hey!
Pieces.
Time to do murder.
Oh, look at all that
see
blood.
you.
Oh, son of a bitch, it's a spore demon.
I see the fuck nugget.
And real
And
quick,
an
by the way,
undead
some
bear.
of you have not run screaming through a
Hold
forest,
on.
and it shows.
There's actually more. I don't think they loaded within.
God, it's a death dog. There's another death dog. Oh god, I'm
All
hearing.
the
Oh
death
my god, they're all over the place.
Wait, is this not Death Dog? No.
That is
My
no.
bad.
D&D,
That's just a regular dog.
All the dogs look terrifying except that one. That one looks alright.
Can you zombify a treant? I'm just curious.
No.
I get they're considered constructs.
Let's
I
adopt
assume.
one.
Well, I guess
Spoken like a
elementals, never
true
mind.
member of the team.
Alright, you guys can
Would
go ahead
it-
and roll
hold
your
on.
Initiatives.
Would in your world are treants more constructs or elementals?
It
it's a
depends on
17.
where they're coming from. For this place in the Morn,
8.
I'm gonna
shit.
call them more elemental because of their origins here.
Fine.
Got it.
And also, while we were running in here, I cast mage armor.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna sound
Okay.
really dumb, but I've already forgotten. Where do I roll?
You hit the
your
initiative
initiative button.
Just where it
Where is
says
it?
like a plus whatever. It's next to your armor class.
Oh, there it is. Uh-oh.
I had a 7.
7, okay.
Three.
Thank
what are we
you.
doing?
Typical.
I had a 17.
This is for next
16.
session because it's gonna take too long this session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Unless we are somehow going to absolutely wipe the floor with these motherfuckers in 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, we do not have time for a giant
Uh,
battle.
A 14 for me.
Gotcha.
Wait, I can see into the spore demon's head. It is empty and transparent. He dies from lack of brain.
If you zoom in on your character, I think you might find the same.
Oh!
I think you'll see my eyes actually. Also, you can't zoom in that far.
I'm so glad you showed me the
If
hero
we-
forge. I like the way my
If we zoom in on
Sorry, I forgot that I
Kaladin,
had
we
ordered
see a
food
big
a while
stick
ago.
up his ass.
You roll my initiative.
Hang on, I'm gonna zoom in
Yeah.
on Kaladin. Let's see here. I'm zooming in on Kaladin, and I see a bunch of lines
I got a
rising from it because I
16.
guess Kaladin is stinky.
Hmm.
Is true.
What'd you roll, Steve?
Okay, God.
You rolled 16.
Right back.
Right.
No, I rolled a
Uh,
16. I rolled a
battle-
17.
Okay.
With 10.
Yokai rolled a 16.
Battle will begin next session because that would take too long here since this is gonna be the boss fight.
joy.
We're in the final boss fight of Act 1's phase.
Boss
no.
weapons.
Alright,
We
guys.
could so
will-
nuke him.
Which will conclude Act 1 and begin Act 2.
For
which
those
I'll
of you
come up with
that
a name.
that are new with us, the Spore Demon is responsible for 2 deaths of our party.
Oh, is it?
Oh, one.
That's crazy.
That were planned,
Yes.
Yes, they were.
but we are upsetty.
I can still be upsetty
Yeah,
spaghetti
upsetty.
about it, can't I?
Setting
True.
spaghetti too.
Okay.
I'm
what do you guys
already
see?
planning- I'm already planning another character just in case.
Oh
No one dies, Pshly Henry.
What you guys see is a gigantic
Cornelius?
statue. What you guys see is a gigantic statue in the
He
middle
can
of all
die.
this, surrounded by stones, almost intricately carved. And the statue is very obviously moved back, revealing kind of like a hidden underground passageway that is currently covered in like what seems to be a bunch of rubble or stones. Looks like blocking it from you guys. And aside from the blood all over this place, you see a bunch of demonic or evil-looking dogs devouring the corpses and eating it before looking at you. And Spore Demon just turning around, looking at you, and just giving a big smile. Well, looks like we get a tangle again. Before a undead bear lurches around the corner and stares at you all as well.
Oh,
The Spore Demon. The Spore Demon raises his hands up and kind of motions like, come at me, bro, kind of way. Come, meet my newfound friend.
I love that the sport demon.
I
is a
swear to
southern
fucking
local.
God, if that zombie bear hit me, I'm gonna kill you.
I call it... What was her name again? Whatever. The dead have no needs for name.
Okay.
Fuck you, whale.
Call me king. Call me king.
Guys, this villain, this bad guy also has a great voice. I just can't. This is
Wait, is that the bear?
That's Bearhemia.
That's Mochi.
Oh my god.
No, that's
No, if
Bearhemia.
it-
That's not Mochi.
No, Nehemia is not. Nehemia was taken by
Yeah, this is
Right here.
Reese
Mochi.
McAssface.
Oh my God,
Cypress.
you fuck. Wait, so this bear has a shark tail?
Nope.
Okay,
yeah,
it's not Mochi.
Yeah, it's not Bearhemia.
He-
Nehemia was taken by Lord Cypress.
No, he said what was her name?
Yeah, he's fucking with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still pissing me off.
I don't believe you have any friends, Spore Demon, even if you are a fun guy.
Oh,
My
Oh
God.
my god.
Oh, yes!
was amazing.
Yes,
Oh,
Omni!
gosh.
Yes!
Oh god.
I'd like the high five.
I give you an
Alright,
actual
with that-
high five, Omni.
And with that, we're actually done with the session.
Oh, God.
I'm actually done with the
Oh, fuck.
Next session, it will be time in the final act of part 1 to...
That was awful. Okay.
If you're gonna play that, you have to play the rest of the goddamn song. It's such a banger.
It is.
It is a bop. It do be a bop.
Oh, my
Beep,
God.
bop, 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 bop.
I will also give Em additional information because I will assume because during this she was just watching the party, just learning about them.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you things you were just watching about the party and things you learned about them.
Oh, yeah, because you
So,
were still here, so.
Yeah. So okay, so just out of curiosity, Em, are you like planning on being back a little bit more, or is this just kind
I'm
of
gonna try.
Okay.
So I
Cool.
thought, from my understanding, was I was gonna work every Sunday, and then they stopped scheduling me on Sundays, and my new job is always closed on Sundays and Mondays. So,
Huh.
yeah.
All right.
He's our
Cool.
Ashley
We are
Johnson
glad to have you
from
back.
Campaign 2.
Yay.
Ashley Johnson.
What?
She's Ashley Johnson. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
We are glad to have you back, Em.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
glad to be
yes,
back. I
very
missed
much so.
it.
We
I was
missed
like,
you.
who's gonna be doing the negotiations? Because none of y'all are good at talking.
Okay, I'm back.
It was me because you were not here, and it went okay.
I helped.
I'm our
Debatably.
talker. I have the charisma.
Yeah, I figured
Amelia
yokai,
and Dan are each set wanna kill things.
I figured
Yeah.
yokai could just share words of wisdom. He's not a persuasive individual, but he's wise.
I'm glad I get to actually be persuasive. Hold on.
I'm not very wise, but I am very charismatic.
Okay, thanks everybody
Yokai
for
has a
hanging
13,
out.
a 18, a 16,
We
12,
actually
16,
fucking
and an
succeeded.
8.
So that's I
Yeah,
can't
the moment
believe
you
that
found out
actually happened.
about him being Shikigami,
But
was the
we're gonna
moment
go
that
ahead and
I
raid
kinda
out
wondered if my
into Zill.
monologue for Taroff was
Great.
gonna go away.
So thanks a lot, everybody.
As soon as I rolled that natural 20 and you told me something's up with the guy in the back, I was like, I'm doing everything I can possible to reveal who this is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I messaged Will and I was
I
like,
did it wrong. I
does the
typed it
dragon
wrong.
understand me?
Yeah.
Can I tell it to
So-
go pull down the hood?
So the
Alright, we're gonna
AC
raid out into Zill, though,
for
everybody.
you for
Thanks
your
a lot.
dagger to like pull
Bye-bye.
down was 25.
Oh my
However,
god.